Hey guys, looks like I screwed up and got the image for my music up here. I'm trying to remove it, but I can't figure out how. Sorry. And also, you can let me know if the music is too loud. I think it possibly is. I'm not sure. Dang it, I'm trying to remove this piece of my audio thing up here without removing my music. Because it's here. Dang it, I didn't even realize it was up here. I might just have to have no music today if it can't fix it in time. I apologize, guys. Ah, there we go. I think I fixed it. That should work. There we go. I fixed the issue. Let me know if the music is too loud. I'm going to open up my chat. And now, I'm going to put, can not just put that real list. The link goes to it. The thing is, it allows you to see my other lists. What's wrong with that? I mean, if you want, I can put the written list in the description for the future. What's up? The website doesn't work well? Interesting. I thought it worked okay. Anyway. I apologize if it doesn't work. I can change the description soon. Just give me a second. I will put the entire list in the description, actually, if that's better for you. I just thought it made sense to be able to see all my lists. I know that's what Azul does, although he doesn't even put it in the description. But I can do that. Sure. It makes the description a little bit lengthier, but sure, I'll do that since it seems better for you. Alright. Is that better, XR? It should be updated, I think. Let me check again. I think it's updated. Yep, it's in the description. That should be better for you, XR. Also, let me know if the music is a good volume. I just listened to it a little bit, listened to my own stream, and it seems like it's a good volume, but anyway, the tournament is about to start. In fact, it probably has started by now. No, it's just about to start. It hasn't started yet. I want to make sure my deck list is correct. It is. So I added Dreepy to my deck so I can beat Guardy. I am fighting a Snorlax stall deck. This is a very good matchup for me. Well, look in the description to see. So it would be the one that says Mew VMAX is Luxray V, but that makes sense that there's 3 different ones and that's confusing. I could see that being confusing. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Send a friend request to him, and we'll see if he checks in. In the meanwhile, we can look at his list. One sec, I'm gonna drink some water. Glad I could fix it for you. Should be that when you click on the website, only my most recent list appears, so I feel like you can see it immediately, but maybe not. My opponent might not even check in. He's being kind of slow, and if he doesn't check in, that'll be honestly kind of crazy and pretty darn good. It would definitely make things easier for me. Just get an auto win. I guess I can't. So if 1 out of 51 matches complete, there should be 7 rounds in this tournament. And I think they also play top cut. So I'm hoping to make the top cut, which should be 5-1-1 record makes it. The problem with my opponent not showing up is going to hurt my opponent's win percentage pretty significantly when people aren't showing up, because he's probably going to get dropped pretty quickly. I wish he would actually play because he's a really good matchup for me. I could probably win normally. Maybe the Pidgeot EX makes it a little harder, but yeah, I would prefer to actually play this one out if I could, but it looks like I can't, so whatever. Unless he shows up late, which is possible. I hope the music is not too loud for you. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Alrighty, 216. Anyway, let's examine his list. So Snorlax in Pokemon Go has the ability Block. If it's in the active spot, your opponent's active cannot retreat. So this deck plays 3 boss orders and traps things. Additionally, it has 2 Pal Pad and 2 Silene to infinitely get back boss orders, which is very powerful. It also has Pidgeot EX to get the cards it needs, as well as Rotom V. So it gets the boss whenever it needs it. And Rotom V is also really good considering you're generally not taking a knockout, so you're not attacking, so Rotom V just shows you cards. You got Pidgeot V, which once per turn shuffles in, it pretty much makes it so it's impossible for you to deck out. You got 1 Jet Energy to switch out of the active. You also got Giacomo, hurt a Mew matchup, remove energy. And also Team Yell's Cheer, remove, oh no, that doesn't remove energy, that shuffles in supporters in Pokemon, it's pretty powerful. Pokemon League Headquarters makes attacks more expensive on basics. There's a lot of things that disrupt. You got Misfortune Sisters, look at the top 5 of your opponent's deck, discard all items. So simply, you're trying to remove all the cards in your opponent's deck slowly by trapping them and making them run out of resources. 4 Crushing Hammer, and you can get those back with Silene. So yeah, eventually your opponent's probably going to run out of resources if you play this deck, which is really harmful and is why the deck is so powerful. So, this one playing 4 Crushing Hammer and Giacomo could actually be bad for me, so I guess it's better not to fight this specific list. Of course, I shut off Pidgeot and Rotom, and both Pidgeots and Rotom V with Path, but it still could be scary, so I guess it's okay to win immediately, but I'm definitely not going to bub one to cut if I fight this guy immediately, just because it means he's probably not going to check into the next one, and that's trouble. So, you know, hurts my opponent's win percentage, but at least it's a win. Wins are always nice. Anyway, XR or someone else in the chat, would you like to play me because of the fact that my opponent did not show up? You're looking. Oh, yeah. If anyone would like to play me in the chat, then I would love to fight you. Want to play? Yes, I do, XR. Just join on in. There you are. Challenge. Alright. Just waiting for you. Okay, give you like 10 seconds to load. Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty, hello XRZap33. Let's see how this goes. And whoever the other viewer is, feel free to play me if I ever finish a round early. Love playing against friends. Also, I love that purple Genesect coin so much. All the live coins kind of suck. They're just not as cool as the simplistic ones that are based off the real life ones. So I think I'm gonna heavy ball. A little bit of a risk, but I think it's worth it. What is he fighting? Lost Box. He's playing Lost Box. Or some weird psychic box with Force Seal Stone, but it's almost certainly Lost Box. Going first is nice. And turn 1 path is nice. And the fact that there's Sableye is nice. This is looking good. Ooh, I like Genesect. Heavy ball, what's all prized? I don't like those prizes too much. Okay. Attach. I think I'm gonna cram vacuum. Could have also crammed Ultra Ball, but I kind of want to get set up. Alright, I'll draw, and I might have to Ultra Ball, sadly. Which does lose a path. Dreepy, I got an Ultra Ball. Bye-bye path. Did I have another path prize? I don't remember. I did not. Okay. I did have an Iono prize and a Grabber prize, so I want to find a Grabber here. Well. Luxray's good. I might put it down. You know what? I'll just end my turn. That's fine. This is looking alright. Looking alright. I wish I found a Grabber, but it's not too bad. I'm not super worried. Oh, okay. It was, oh, nothing. Wow. That's bad. Well, let's play a best of 3, you know? I'm not sure if we have time, but we can still play another match. We definitely have time for at least one more match. There's 22 minutes left till the next round. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. Alright, nerdy nerd. Okay. Oh, of course, first. Assuming you're still playing Lost Box, but we'll see. Not in a great hand if it wasn't a mulligan. Interesting. Still Lost Box. Hey, Miss Mitigator, how's it going, nerd? Welcome to the stream. So currently, since my opponent didn't show up round 1, which is kind of awesome, I am fighting XR. And we are seeing what happens. Game 1 against him, he just didn't get set up, so I won. But you never know what happens now. By the way, anytime I finish early, my chat members are allowed to play against me. So bad hands. Ugh. Well, that's good for me, I guess. Path prized. There is no basics prize other than Luxray. Oh, Luxray's prize. Okay. There's boss prized. Boss prize, path prize. That's about all that matters. Grabber. What is that hand? Bro. What is that hand? When you said he had a bad hand, I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. I thought maybe I could like grab her a Sableye or something. But no, there was nothing I could grab her. That's how bad it was. Hey, if you top deck a VIP, you might have a chance. You never know what you top deck. For instance, I was not very set up at the challenge I went to yesterday, and then off of a Genesect for 2, I top decked 2 VIP. Crazy things can happen. It's a little bit harder in Lost Box, of course, but you could top deck a VIP and have a chance. I'll put out Path, and I'll end my turn. Alright. Path could have been a mistake. I just kind of like, oh, there's a Comfy. Sweet. Good for you. And that could get you a chorus. Maybe. You never know. You just never know. Get rid of Sableye. Must have been something good there. Wow, Comfy. Hey. It's getting better for you. That was a really good top deck. Thankfully, you can't go for Greninja stuff. Ooh, get rid of Vacuum. Bro, nice! And you were thinking you weren't set up. That worked out for sure. Super Odd, Manaphy. Hey. Worked out. Vacuum as well? Wow. That's pretty crazy. Well, now you're set up, aren't you? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That is kind of insane. Well, now you're working. Now it's all working out for you, ain't it? Wow. I was not expecting that whatsoever. But hey, good for you, man. You needed something. Oh, I wanted the choice belt. Lame. I don't want to use the Forest Seal Stone if I don't have to, but if I have to, you know, it's fine. Grabber. You have a Colress? Really, man? Really? I think I'd do this. Path, Iono. It's a risk, but I think it's worth it. There's a tablet. Although it might make more sense to Cram-o-matic, actually, away the Pal Pad. Because I can get a belt. Well, I guess belt's not that important. I like having tablet, though. Oh, I have belt in hand. I'm an idiot. And I just knock out, I think. I could Pal Pad. I'll Pal Pad, yeah. Judge Iono. Cross, Fusion Strike. Technoblast, KO. Okay. No path in the deck is a little bit scary. A little bit sus, but it's okay. Definitely playing No Lost City is sus. Hey Dalton, another viewer. Wow, 5 watching. That is not normal for me. People are liking this. Alright, Heavy Ball. Man, I think it's still a good matchup even though I'm not playing Lost City, although it's scary. Oh, come on, you got the Cram? Darn. It's okay. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Aw, you heal. It's fine. Anyway. Flower selecting. What all you got? You just gotta... What?! Ah, the Iono didn't work quite as well as I wanted, did it? It's okay. Not ideal, but I can handle it. I'm a big boy. Okay, we'll see what happens. You never know. Why? I didn't... Ugh. Well, I guess it does give me abilities. And it could discard important resources. Such as the Water Energy and Comfy. I like with you not having Comfy, but you getting back the Drapion worries me. Especially if you have Nest Ball. Oh my gosh, you're kidding! Of course you have it. Well, that's quite bad for me. The harm of not playing Lost City, eh? Well, that's tough. That's really tough. Well, you got one prize. Question is, can you actually get it? Oh my gosh, top deck Iono. That's kind of broken. Kind of busted. Tails. I need a tablet because I don't have any more belts left. Tablet. I think I lost Vacuum, or I could Pokestop first. It's a risk, but I think it's worth it. Vacuum, what do I get rid of? Dreepy, Force Seal Stone. I don't care about either of those this matchup. A Vacuum, I don't think I need Luxray, honestly. Get rid of the Pokestop. Just get rid of all the stuff I can. I will draw some cards. Feather Ball gets me a VMAX. Perfect. Now all I need is a double turbo. Put down Force Seal Stone. Heavy Ball. Okay. Oh, my last path is prized. Right? Is that right? Yeah, my last path is prized. That could be an issue. Well, hopefully Iono to 1 prevents you from getting your Drapion back. Otherwise, I just lose. Lost Vacuum away. Judge. And draw some cards. I really hope to find path off of this. Or not, of course not off of the Genesect draw, I mean off of prizes. Do I lose a Judge off of Ultra Ball? I don't think it's worth it. I can draw one and then Ultra Ball stuff though. Although my deck's so thin, I don't know if I actually want an Ultra Ball anyway. Cross Hisuian Strike. Techno Blast. Knockout. We'll see how this goes. Sadly I can't KO a Dragonite, but that's okay. Alright. This could go either way. Oh man, no path. That's bad. But you only have 2 Comfies to draw right now. Alright. Super Rod, get back Drapion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Radiant Greninja, that might get you some cards. Oh no. How many Nest Balls are you down? Let's see. Not that many. I have an interesting idea. I could try to boss Dragonite twice for 2 KOs on it. Or for 2 hits on it. 2 AKO. Not a bad idea. I kind of like that. Of course, Comfy is your draw, so maybe I get rid of that instead, but it's harder to get Dragonite out of the active, and it means you're not getting Comfy draws. Ooh, okay. VMAX. I think I'm going to go for the Dragonite strategy because it requires... It's very hard to get your Dragonite out of the active, which is super good for me. Boss, Dragonite. Retreat. Cross Hisuian Strike. And Max Miracle for 110. You might be able to get out of the active, but I have another boss. So, you need to get out of the active and have Drapion. Or you could eat a boss play plus Mirage Gate. That's also possible. But I feel like that's very difficult. Especially when you're down to Lightning and 2 Water. Okay. Do you have it? Whew. Having no Lost City is scary. Game. Oh. Brilliant. Close one, for sure. It's definitely scary for the Lost Box matchup to not play Lost City. So, I remember there was one Lost Box I fought. Turbo Lost Box. And they played Drapion Sky Seal Stone. Thankfully, they didn't get the Sky Seal Stone. They had to use Forest Seal Stone. But, the thing about that one is, they played a 3rd Pokestop. But their list said they played 2. The 3rd Pokestop won them the game. And since they weren't allowed to play it, I got the win. Which is kind of crazy. But I'm glad it happened. Anyway, let's look at the meta since there's only 9 minutes left. I'm going to click metagame. And I'm curious what kind of the stuff people are playing. So the most common deck, 18 Lost Zone Box. So 0.61 Kyogre, 0.11 Drapion. Most people are not playing Drapion, but there are a lot of people playing Kyogre. Time till next round, 9:22. So it's kind of interesting how most people are playing Kyogre. It's only 0.61, so it's a little bit near 50%, but it's still interesting. 0.06 playing Spiritomb, 0.06 playing Shaman. Shaman beats Charizard, but I mean, it's not the greatest anyway. 0.11 playing Charizard, so I mean, how many have a Mew counter? So I'm sure, I guess the person playing Charizard might be playing multiple. Probably is playing like 2. So let's say 0.6, because that's where it averages. 0.6, 0.17, plus the Kyogre, 0.78, 0.84. So 0.84, so 84% of people, I'm assuming, is about how many people have a Mew counter. What do you think about 0 Charizard and Peoria top 8? I am not at all surprised by that. I thought that what is it called? Curitiba. I totally thought that was a dud. Or Curitiba. Cause it was a much smaller regional, and also the amount of people playing Charizard was very high compared to a lot of other tournaments. And so I was not surprised when Charizard did very well. But I am also kind of expecting it doesn't do well in Peoria, especially because after it did well in Curitiba, people learned how to beat it. Like, people started countering it, kind of. I mean, Mew EX is pretty darn good against it, because at the very end of the game, you can one-hit one. That just came out. Grabber Luxray is a combo that can beat it. And third place, Rowan Stavanow, playing, or Stavano, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. He was playing the Luxray with the Grabber, and that just beats Charizard horribly. On top of the Box of Disaster, he beat even better, and even the Box of Disaster isn't necessary. You just crush Charizard, especially in best of 3. Now, you say there are no Charizard in top 8. Technically, there's one Lost Box Charizard in top 8. Oh, no, it's Radiant Charizard. Never mind. Yeah, so there is no Charizard. Peoria had 15%. Yeah, that is pretty high, but especially when people figure out how to counter it. I mean, Grabber and Mew is a big thing. There's a lot of Mew in day 2, and those beat it. A lot of people are opting for the Tina version of Lost Box, which has a good matchup. Same thing with Kyogre or the Zamazenta. I mean, this single prize Lost Box does have a pretty good Charizard matchup because you just trade favorably, especially with the Kyogre late game. And if you look, I mean, this one doesn't play Kyogre. It's kind of interesting that this did so well. I don't know how many Charizard it fought. I can probably check, actually. Let's see. Jack Carter. Let's go to PokeStats. PokeStats Live. Let me see. How many Charizard did he fight? So he fought 4 Charizard early and beat 5 Charizard in the whole tournament and beat them all. So apparently he has a really good Charizard matchup. I'm assuming it's because he's a really good player. I mean, if you play it correctly, Lost Box, Turbo Lost Box beats Charizard. But there's also a good bit of Tina that people are playing. I mean, I'm just not surprised to do well. I mean, lots of Turbo, lots of Tina, lots of Lost Box really hurts Charizard. Also, colorless Lugia. Just Lugia is more popular, and in general, Charizard's matchup against Lugia it's not terrible, but it's kind of tough. So when everybody here is playing something that beats Charizard, I mean, there's even a Qian Pal in top 8. That's good against Charizard. Gardevoir, I feel like, has a relatively good matchup. So most things people are playing here beat Charizard. And something you're not seeing quite as much of, I mean, I guess you're seeing some right on, but I feel like you're not seeing as much because that's a little bit of a harder Charizard matchup. Anyway, everyone's figuring out how to beat Charizard, and after learning that, Charizard's not as good. And I think it never was that great. It gets better over time, probably after rotation. I think it gets a little bit better, depending on what comes out, but I predicted it wouldn't do well, and that was completely right. Okay, let's see Qian Pal. Someone's playing Goodra in Qian Pal. Kind of an interesting inclusion. I could see it, especially because Qian Pal is such a frail deck. Someone's playing Kricketune V. Don't play this. only play it in my Decidueye Altaria deck I built. That's a kind of fun way to play it, but otherwise just don't. But, I mean, nothing about these lists surprises me. The Canceling Cologne, people didn't used to play it, but now people are playing Canceling Cologne with Cross Switcher. It's powerful. Next round time, 4 minutes. You know, Chien-Pao Excalibur is a very powerful deck, but I also would not play it personally. Because why really play it? I mean, it has a better Charizard matchup than Miraidon. That's one benefit of it. But I feel like Miraidon's a better play right now. It's faster. It has a powerful attack in Raichu V, which is the same attack as Chien-Pao, but for lightning stuff. And, I mean, turn 2 attack is powerful. And, it has more bulk because you can fit Bravery Charm in the deck. And it hits weakness on Lugia, which is a big thing when Lugia is pretty popular. You know, Lugia is going down in popularity. But I still would expect to fight a Lugia if I ever went to a regional. So, I think Miraidon's the better choice than Chien-Pao Excalibur right now. Just generally has more utility, is faster, and hits weakness on a very important deck. But there are benefits to Chien-Pao right now. All Buzzsaw is playing the Kricketune. As you see, in Chien-Pao, you get to attach a Forest Field Stone to it, which is useful. But it just feels really weak. It draws you a few cards, but often Chien-Pao, I mean, it does play Bibarel, so it can lower its hand. But also, it plays Bibarel. That's the same thing. Why would you need Kricketune? Put a 2-prizer on your bench that Choice Belt can easily knock out when you could play that. I know Chien-Pao's bat is easily knocked out as Kricketune, but, I don't know. And it's shut off by Path, which Bibarel isn't. You're just shutting yourself down more with Path by putting that down, so I feel like even though it draws less cards when you're active, I mean, I'd probably play Mew EX. Sure, it's harder to use Forest Seal Stone plays. And Forest Seal Stone is very powerful, but still. And also, Rotom V, what, you use it on your first turn and then never again? Like, that doesn't seem that great, because, I don't know. He has some cool deck ideas. The one I did really like was this colorless Lugia with the block Snorlax that prevents him from retreating. Because the regular Snorlax does 180. This one does 150, but also your opponent can't retreat when it's active. That is very powerful. And I think that was the correct play. And he won a tournament with it. I'm not surprised. That was a really smart play with the block Snorlax. But I'm not as much of a fan of his Chien-Pao list. It's alright. It's not terrible. I'm also just not a fan of Chien-Pao in general, but, you know, it's not bad. But also, I mean, Mew is rising up, and that crushes Chien-Pao. I mean, it's not everyone playing it, but a good bit. Anyway, Gardevoir. Some people opting for multiplication. 0.25 opting for Spiritomb. People are adding that back in. I know Mew is on the rise, but is it enough? I tried that, so much switching Lost Box. Yeah. Makes sense, Dalton. I definitely, are you talking about the Snorlax? I'm assuming you are, because of the switching. So, it's pretty powerful against Lost Box, I'm sure. You take a knockout and prevent them from switching. Although it doesn't block switching cards, it just blocks retreating. But often they do want to retreat at some point in the turn. So it's pretty powerful against Lost Box. Also against Charizard, you can kind of just damage stuff and keep it in the active. And Gardevoir, if they're low on ways to switch or they're low on boss, like let's say they're playing a low count to boss and they've kind of run out of them, then you boss a Radiant Greninja and you just trap it forever. Or they save their boss so they can't go around Snorlax and they're hurting themselves. So, and alternatively, you can get to a board with such a low amount of Pokemon that you just use the boss play once you get down to a single Snorlax. And then you just win against Gardevoir. That's why I have the Dreepy, except Dreepy doesn't lose if it gets not switched out of the active, which is definitely a difference. Anyway, the next round starts any second. So looking over the Gardevoirs, pretty standard. On 0.75 playing the Chilling Rain, Kirlia, to get multiple Kirlia on your bench. That one is rotating. The Turt's Gardevoir, also the Baby Guardy, is rotating. And the Zacian V is rotating. Guardy lose a lot to rotation. Oh! Mew rotates as well. Yeah, this deck loses a lot. There's a Mimikyu V, which is a relatively similar thing to Zacian, but it's not nearly as good. It's like Zacian, but without the 90 base. It's just no base, just 30 times the energy. Actually, does it count your opponent's energy? Sorry, not Mimikyu V, Mimikyu EX. Attached to both active Pokemon, so it counts your opponent's energy, which is nice. But it doesn't have the 90 base like Zacian, and doesn't have the ability Zacian. And it doesn't have enough immunization, so there's a lot of issues with it, but it's alright. What am I fighting? I'm fighting a bad matchup. It's not terrible, but it's not easy. So, Lugia, Archeops with the Drapion. Not a fan. So, gotta get set up fast and get Path out early. He is playing 2 Collapse and 1 Mesagosa, so he's got less stadium removals than most Lugias. So if I can block out his Drapion or Weirder at the right times, I should be good. Kind person, he says hi, so I'm just like, yo! In return. Alrighty. We will see how this goes. It's not the best matchup, but it's not terrible, and even if I lose, I can still make cut. But I'm not expecting to lose. I mean, he has Punkaboo. That is worrisome. But I think I can handle this. And once he uses Punkaboo, he can't be using that again. Looks like the app is running slow for him, just like it was for me last tournament. Hate when that happens. It's not uncommon though. The app loves to run slow. Live is just a really weird app in that way. Anyway. Maybe he sent me a challenge. Let's see. No, he didn't. Yeah, Live loves to run slow. Especially when loading the game. It's like, it's a terrible client in a lot of ways. It's got some humongous issues. It's okay, but I did lose a game on Monday. Actually, tomorrow there will be a short out about how I lost the game. Essentially, the time ticked down on my opponent's turn and decided, you know what? Let's just end your turn immediately because you've been playing for too long and you haven't made an action. Except I wasn't playing, it was my opponent's turn, so thank you, Live. I'm going to... Oh, there he is. I was about to restart again. Alright. Yeah, his catchphrases, I haven't done so well. I haven't won all day, but he won his first game. So, he has won at some point today. Oh, I'm going second, probably. That sucks. No, I can handle it, but it's annoying. Yeah, darn. Well, turn 1 Luxray, anyone? That would be pretty sweet. This is a good hand. Wow, this is a really good hand. I love that hand. Wow. Now, Grabber is not going to be super useful because I'm expecting him to bench more. But if I can cram something, Grabber becomes miles more useful. In fact, I might cram the Grabber. Because Grabber gets better off a Judge. Wait for your opponent to finish setting up. He was saying his live was going slow, and I'm assuming that's causing glitches for him. Hopefully it's not the same kind of glitches that happened to me on Monday, and happened to lose me a game. Alright, cool. At least he can't use Read the Wind turn 1, that's nice. And I'm just gonna start judging. I'm a judging person, you know? Alright. Great Ball. Great. What you getting? Drapion. Whoa! That's a quick Drapion. And a reason to grab her. Is he going to put down the Drapion? Is an interesting question. Luminion. Well, now I want to judge. Because whatever he's getting will go away. And he'll have a 2-prizer in play. Iono, okay. Interesting. Alright, let's heavy ball. Doop. Mew V, what all is prize? Okay. Those prizes are not bad at all. Not bad. Alright. I'm gonna cram before I VIP. Oh my gosh! So I get a judge, definitely. Question is, do I VIP for a Luxray? I think I do. How many boss are prized? None. How many path are prized? Oh, I just checked my prizes. I know none of those are prized. VIP. Genesect. I'll get a Luxray. Does mean I only have one Genesect ability, but I think that's okay. Especially if I judge into more of them, which is pretty likely. Okay. Attached to Luxray. Do I tablet? I don't think it's a risk worth taking, honestly. Oh, I can draw and then Ultra Ball. Oh, I can't draw because of Luxray. I could Ultra Ball my hand. Maybe. I don't think it's a terrible idea, actually, because Pal Pad can get it back. Oh, yeah, Ultra Ball my hand. It's a risk, but I don't think it's that big of a risk, really. Just because, I have plenty of tablets, so I have plenty of everything left I'm gonna need. Ooh. I think I'm gonna put down the Dreepy. It's not bad in this match. How many Jet Energy playing? He's playing 3. But it allows me to draw more without using the Ultra Ball, because I don't want to lose that tablet. The other one I didn't care about losing. This one I kind of do. Path! And I can get rid of it by vacuuming, by seal stoning for a vacuum next turn if I have to. Path. Thanks, Knight. 20. What's in his hand? What? No way. He has a Punkaboo, but he doesn't have a supporter. If he doesn't top deck a supporter, he's in big trouble. Whoa. That looks really good. I'm wishing I had a Grabber right now, because I think he had a Lugia V in there. Which isn't a huge issue, but still would be nice to have a Grabber. Oh my gosh. Wow. He might be in trouble. Punkaboo, he is going to use it. Well, if he doesn't have a supporter, he might have just wasted his Punkaboo. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, man. This is really good for me. Another Lugia, that's fine. Did he get a supporter off the top deck is the real question. I'm assuming no, but it's possible. Ooh, V-Guard. I'm going to need another... Oh, I have this choice belt, so I had another modifier. So, doing 220 minus 30 is 190. Yeah, I don't knock him out without the modifier. Ultra Ball, so I'm going to need to use the tablet. That's fine. How many double turbo? I forget how many were prized. None prized. Okay, I tablet because I'm going to need that. I can cram the vacuum. I have Penny. That just gives me my Luxray back in hand and gets me the double turbo I need. So I'll cram first, get another path. Also, I'm surprised he didn't read the wind, honestly. I'll cram again. Maybe should have saved it, drawn, wanted to cram something else, but I think it's fine. I think I am going to get path here. Just shut him down as much as possible. Penny. So I'm going to check how much extra damage I'm doing real quick. I am doing 60 extra, which is enough. I'll put down Luxray, I think. Maybe that wasn't the right play, but I think it's fine. Grabber. Oh my gosh. Get rid of the Lugia V-Star. Crazy stuff. Pal Path. I could Pal Pad. I think I'm going to save that for a little while. Maybe use it next turn. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast for knockout. Wow. And I've got Seal Stone for next turn. Oh, Rope. This game loves me. So if he brings up Lugia V, he's making a mistake. And if he brings up anything else, I can use Penny for the knockout. Or, you know, if he brings up Lugia V, I Penny. If he brings up Lumineon, I Penny. If he brings up Punkaboo, I Escape Rope. And I mean Penny because I can Pal Pad and the Seal Stone for it. He brings up Lugia? He needs a V-Guard on that. Oh my gosh. Judge Path is OP, man. And Luxray, which didn't actually end up hitting anything, but if it did, that would be good. Oh, he gets the V-Star. That's not ideal. Well, I can hit into it at least. Attach a double turbo. Pass. So I think I'm going to max Miracle into it. Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, Genesect. In fact, I think I evolved to the other VMAX. And then Seal Stone for double turbo. Seal Stone for double turbo energy. I will Pal Pad. Put back in Penny, Boss. I'll retreat. I could Techno Blast in case he gets a V-Guard. You know what, I'm going to Techno Blast, because if he gets a V-Guard, then I actually wouldn't be able to knock him out. Oh, I have Choice Belt, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm fine. What all do you top deck? Guess it doesn't matter that much, but I am interested. Wow. Crazy stuff. Iono. Well, that gets him stuff. Not much, but it gets him some. Maybe it gets him enough. We'll see. If I can grab her away in Archeops, that would be crazy. Ah, collapsed. I'm going to get rid of Dreepy. I kind of like having a Luxray available. Sure, I draw less, but Luxray is powerful, and if I ever want to remove stuff from him again, then I can. Drapion. Ooh. Okay. Alright, my guy. Sounds good. Is he playing any way to get Pokemon back? He is not. And I doubt he can get the weird reply, so I'm not worried. This is still fine. I was not expecting him to knock me out, but it's fine. I think I do gotta hold the rope. And I'll grab her just in case he has Archeops. Who does he put 60 on is also a question. Lumineon, okay. I don't have another... Oh yeah, duh, I don't need another VMAX to attack. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I'm still looking okay. Maybe regretting getting rid of what I got rid of, but it's not too bad. Grabber. There's an Archeops. Perfect. He might be able to get more Archeops in play, which is a little worrisome. I think I do Ultra Ball. I gotta just empty my hand here. I lose a rope, which sucks, but it's fine. I'm not drawing that much, honestly. Okay. I think I put Path in play here. Shut him down as much as I can. Cross Hisuian Strike. Techno Blast, knockout. He's gonna need to find a lot here. We'll see how much he finds. If he gets the Weirder play, he wins, but I don't even think Weirder can do enough damage to knock out. Let's see, how much energy does he need? Weirder does 40 times, so 320 divided by 40. I'll get a calculator, 320 divided by 40. I'm just doing that because I know it will be more even 8. He's going to need 8 energy on the Weirder. Problem is, 1 double turbo means he's going to need 9. I guess double turbo counts as 2, but still. So, the Archeops do put 8 in play. So technically, he could get the Weirder play. It's very unlikely, but it's possible he wins with Weirder. Tails, please. Yes. I mean, that does get him Weirder. Oh, also, Weirder needs to remove Path. Or he needs to remove Path to get Archeops as well. He just needs to remove Path in general. I guess technically I could not remove Path and had Collapse prevent the Weirder play. But then he could just remove the Stadium with his one Messagosa, and that might not work. Anyway, I think Path was the right way to go. It also shuts off the Minion and stuff. Although he doesn't have that in hand, you never know. Alright, what does he get? Weirder, expected. He needs a Weirder play this turn. I'm slightly worried he gets it. I'm not expecting he will, but he could. Please be Tails. No! He gets both Archeops in play, actually. He might win. I think he wins. Because he has an Ultra Ball in hand for another Archeops. And then he has Research to discard both of them. And then all he needs is a Stadium. Ooh, I think he might win. That's kind of crazy, but I think it might work. If he draws the Stadium, which is very likely. Well, we'll see. Did he get the Stadium? If he did, he wins. If he didn't, he loses. I think that's how it goes. Oh, man. This is worrisome. He's playing slow, which makes you think he doesn't have it. But he uses that? Well, okay. He might have the Stadium removal. Okay. He has a Stadium removal here. He just wins. Simply. Simple as that. Oh my gosh. So I can't attack this turn. But I can Rope, and then I can Boss. Oh my gosh. Obviously, he brings up Punkaboo, which is fine. Boss, Luminion, Retreat, Cross Fusion Strike, and Technoblast. Game. Ooh, GG. That was close. If he had the Path removal, he would have won. Okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Oh, I gotta change to this scene. Alright, I'm back, and XR, I am realizing how stupid I am about the Weirder play. You are totally correct. That I was thinking for some reason each Archeops got 4, which is totally wrong. They only get 2. So yeah, he couldn't have gotten the Weirder play. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, if he had attached all the double turbos to Archeops and gotten to use its ability with a Jet Energy to move the energy from the Lugia V-Star, maybe he had a chance. But that was very unlikely. So XR, you are correct. I am stupid. He probably could not have gotten it. Let's see, 9. So he could get 3 in play, one of which is double turbo, just normally. Then he could attach 3 more double turbo and regular energy. So 3 double turbo is 6, 8, 9, 10. He'd have 10 in play. minus 60 for all the double turbo. He could have knocked me out if he had gotten to bring the energy from the Lugia V-Star over. Because that's double turbo, which adds 60 damage. So yeah, he had a chance. If he got that. But he had to remove Path, get the double Archeops, and he had the Jet Energy. He just needed the Path removal on top of the Jet Energy, and he would have had it. So he had a chance because he can attach a bunch of double turbos with the Archeops. But it wasn't guaranteed. So he missed it. Thank goodness. Alright. 2-0 is nice. Oh, I need to update my record. I always forget to do that, don't I? Alright. Let's see. I'm going to look back at the metagame again. Kind of interested to see what's good right now. So, I looked at Gardevoir a second ago, but I didn't look at it in too much detail. Let's just quickly look over it again. 0.5 Lumineon. Half the people play Lumineon, which is kind of interesting. And 0.25 Spiritomb is definitely more than normal. 0.13 Champions Festival. Interesting that someone or multiple people are playing that. I feel like people generally have not been playing that lately. But, you know, someone thinks it's good. Very interesting to bring it back. But why bring it back when what is the stadium? I don't know. I think the stadium's out, is it? There's a stadium. Discard a Psychic Energy and heal 30 from all your Pokemon. I think it's in stadium playing. Do a poll, 5 people. Sure. I'll figure out what the poll should be. So, let's find out. Okay. Okay. Poll. This is an interesting poll. It's a very interesting one. It's kind of unique. So, it's if you could only play one of these in your Mew, which one do you play? I know which one's going to have the least votes for sure. So if you could only play one in your Mew, which would you play? Grabber, Luxray V, or Dreepy? Because personally I'm playing all. But if I had to choose, I should make you a stream mod. I don't know how. Tell me how off stream and I can do that. Okay, I don't know how to make you a stream mod XR. I can add as a moderator. Alright, I gave you the best moderator. So you can mod if you want. So, first vote was Grabber. I'm not at all surprised about that. Grabber is probably the most common option. Second vote is Grabber. Honestly, I like Luxray V more than Grabber. Maybe that's not a normal thing, but I think it's like Grabber is so unnecessary. So the difference between Luxray and Grabber, Luxray turns your worst matchup in Charizard into one of your best matchups, where Grabber is useful in everything, but isn't necessary in anything. Luxray is the most powerful one because of the fact that it turns one of your worst matchups into the best, which is something Grabber does not do. Grabber is useful in everything, but it changes percentages very slightly. I don't know. It's good with Luxray for sure, but personally, I would choose the Luxray. And Dreepy, I'd put last. I don't know. I really like Dreepy though, because Gardevoir is a slightly disadvantaged matchup, and it turns into auto win. So. You beat Luxray without the two, it's only Nemo. Without the Luxray and Grabber, Well, you definitely can beat Charizard, but it's not easy. It's possible. See, you're very disadvantaged. And the special thing is, especially in best of 3, you're not beating Charizard most of the time. Yeah, 3 for Grabber. I'm not surprised people like Grabber. I know, I like Luxray V. After all my testing I've done, if I had to cut something, I would definitely cut Grabber before cutting Luxray V, but first I cut the Dreepy. Dreepy is powerful, but like it's good in one matchup, which Luxray is the same thing, but Luxray's in a matchup that's harder for you than Dreepy. Because Dreepy, if you don't want to play Dreepy, if you're not allowed to play it, just play Bach of Disaster. It's not as good against Gardevoir, but it's good. Ooh, someone chooses Luxray V. Whoever chose that, my man, I agree with you. Anyway, let's go back to looking at the meta like I was before. So, next up is Miraidon Flaffy with 6 of them. There's actually 3 decks that there's 6 of, but one of them is Miraidon Flaffy. So, Miraidon. Someone or multiple people are playing the Flying Pikachu VMAX. A lot of people haven't been playing that because the V is generally better in the deck. Has more utility, but the VMAX is relatively good against Lost Box. Problem is with all the escape ropes are playing, they just rope or boss pass it over and over again, and it kind of loses the value a lot. But if you do it as a surprise factor, it is pretty powerful. But personally, I wouldn't play it. And Flying Pikachu V is just solid. You know, the paralysis or the fly and the free retreat, it just buys you a turn. I've seen so many games where the Flying Pikachu buys enough time that it does quite a bit, actually. Yes, not many people are lowering on the amount of Zapdos and Hawlucha. That's the right play. Mew is lowering in popularity. Also the correct play. Ooh. Now the 5 votes. 60% Grabber, 40% Luxray V. I think that is a poll I would kind of expect. No one chose Dreepy. Doesn't surprise me. I thought I'd add it just in case anyone's a fan of it. I'm playing it, but if I were to cut a card from my deck, that would be the first thing I cut, I think. If I ever find something more useful. Like the release card next set, that's crazy from you. Cut Dreepy. Anyway. 0.5 Flying Pikachu V. I feel like you need more of that. Sure, Mew EX exists, so it's also a free retreater. But Flying Pikachu is just so solid. Also, 0.83 Zapdos. Everybody should be playing the Pokemon that was Zapdos. It's so good. Especially against Lost Box. Now you can one-hit KO a Dragonite, which you normally can't do without Raichu, which is bad. So, yeah. Not the best. Okay, I need to go back to metagame. Next up is Charizard. Alolan Vulpix, V-Star, and Charizard. Don't play this. Don't play the Mew. Maybe play Ditto? It's an extra Charmander, which is actually not bad, but it has to be active to use its ability is a problem. So if you try to get on your bench, you're going to have to like want to retreat to it, which isn't ideal when you're often wanting to use Mew in these decks. But it's good. Radiant Charizard and Charizard. Kind of redundant. It's fine. Luminous? Oh, that's probably the Alolan Vulpix version. Why is he playing this? I mean, is a Gardevoir matchup really bad enough that you want that? I feel like it doesn't even do that great in the Gardevoir matchup because they just play Boss and Pal Pad. No, Mew Genesect. Let's see what people are playing. Half the people are playing Luxray. That is lower than it should be. Everybody should be playing Luxray. Wait, there's multiple players playing Dreepy? 0.33 out of 6 players. I'm surprised multiple players are playing Dreepy. I agree with it, but it surprises me. I wasn't expecting that. One person playing Pidgeot V. I don't know, man. Oh, it goes with Dreepy. Whoever's playing the Dreepy is playing Pidgeot V. So, I see the reasoning. But if you play Dreepy correct, you don't need to worry about using the Pidgeot V along with it because of the fact that if you play correctly, you should have a bigger deck. Because you just have to not play too many cards, and Gardevoir draws so much that Dreepy can trap them, and you don't need Pidgeot V to save your deck. It's just an extra slot that's not necessary. It's a little bit risky. I have screwed it up before, but if you play correct, Dreepy should work every time. And if the Gardevoir player is not drawing many cards, then you're so advantaged that you don't even need Dreepy. And once they do start drawing cards, you use Dreepy. So essentially, you underdevelop your board so you can use Dreepy. And your Ionos. If you can take a prize really early, then Iono could put you ahead on cards when the Gardevoir uses it. So, and when they use Iono, they're lowering the amount of cards in their deck. So there's a lot of things where Dreepy's useful. Anyway. It's also not bad against Lugia, because sometimes they use up their jet energies. Not always, but sometimes. 2.33 Grabber. Some people playing 3, that's fine. Erica's Invitation. Take a Pokemon from your opponent's hand, put on their bench, and switch in the active. The problem is, everybody's going to play down their Pokemon. The reason Grabber is so useful is because you can use it after a Judge or on your first turn going first when they haven't played things down. Whereas Erica's is a supporter, so you can't Judge or you can't do it on your first turn. And therefore, there's never going to be anything in their hand. They're going to play it down. Or their bench is full and they can't, and then you can't use Erica anyway. So that's not a great choice. 1.17 Iono. 2 Iono is pretty good. It's pretty darn good, actually. The reason I like the extra Judge is because turn 1 Judge, plus the Luxray, plus the Grabber, plus the Path is really powerful. And if you have more Judge, it's easier to turn 1 Judge. 0.83 Switch Cart. Yeah, Switch Cart's alright. I like Double Rope because of the fact that I have Penny. If I want to use a Switch Cart, I can use Penny instead. And the only time I really badly don't want to have to use Penny is when I'm going to boss. And I can still use Rope and then boss. Sometimes it's like I have to Penny, I want to Judge. But the Judge is never as vital. And often I have another Mew VMAX anyway, so it's not as important. But definitely good. So I think Double Rope, which is what Rowan played, is the best way to go with no Switch Cart. It's a little bit of a weird play, but I think it makes sense. The time is up. The match should start any second. They just haven't decided when, apparently. I think I'll start it. I'm assuming there's a Judge call. 0.17 Echoing Horn. Whoever's playing Echoing Horn. See, I used to play it, and then I realized it's trash. It, like, never does anything for me. I need a drink. Also, 3.84 Lost Vacuum. 8.3 Lost Vacuum. Someone's not playing 4 Lost Vacuum. Don't do that to yourself. You need path removal. How many paths are they playing? 3 path. You need those path removals. If you are playing 3 of those, you're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot, I feel like. Because, for one thing, you can Cram-o-matic them away, which is nice. But, removing path is very powerful, especially if you're like Iono'd after putting out path, which is very common. Then it's likely you draw into stuff, which is good. And also Ultra Ball Cram-o-matic early. It feels nice to be able to get rid of as many vacuums as you want. Anyway. Next match should be starting any second. Just hasn't started yet for some reason. Okay. Also, 1 Feather Ball average. I'm playing 2, right? I think I am. I feel like whoever... So that means someone's playing no Feather Ball. If it averages to 1, I think. Right? How many... Yeah, I'm playing 2. So in order for it to average to 1 Feather Ball, some people have to be playing no Feather Ball. Do not do this to yourself when you play Mew. Do not choose to play absolutely no Feather Ball. That is just really bad, especially when you're playing Double Turbo Mew. Because you want to be able to search out your Pokemon under path, such as your Mew VMAX. That's super good and very necessary. So, yeah, I don't like whoever's playing no Feather Ball. for it to average to 1. Let's see, 5 wins, 6 losses, so a lot of people are not doing too great with it. Let me see. Oh, whoever lost to Charizard Gallade, I apologize that you had to fight Charizard Gallade. That's really bad luck. 0-3 to Lawsoon Box? What is going on? That's like not a horrible matchup. It's actually pretty good. Why would you go 0-3 against that? Everybody losing to that? That is weird to me. Like, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Also, Goodra Lawson Box. That should not be something you lose to. I mean, I guess if you don't get set up, you could. It's only one person, which is not saying much, but, not great. It's not something you would generally lose to. I feel like Goodra Lawson Box, I mean, they have so much trouble getting set up, and you just boss their Goodras early. Or they get their Goodras up, and you just hit into them. And eventually, you can start Psychic Leaping. If they're boss, you know, you hit into them. I don't know. It's like a deck that you're advantaged against, I think. But you can lose to it. But definitely 3 Lawson Box losses seems a little weird. Although this deck is hard to play, I feel like a lot of players would not surprise me if they misplay it. Let's see, what is the list of the people who are 0-2-0? 3 Grabber. Play the Luxray, please. What did you lose to? Oh, you lost Charizard Gallade. I mean, it's a bad matchup, even if you have Luxray, but at least Luxray will give you a chance here. Also, no Box of Disaster and no Dreepy. What? Are you just taking out a Guardy? I feel like you need either Box of Disaster or Dreepy. Dreepy's better, but Box of Disaster at least gives you a chance. This one has Box of Disaster and Dreepy and Pidgeot V and Erica's Invitation. It's way too much. 0-2 drop. Doesn't surprise me. You're just playing a lot. Yeah. I don't like adding more than one tech for the same matchup where I got 1 Dreepy, no Pidgeot. When is the match going to start? I'm curious what people are saying in Discord. I'm sure it's a judge call, but people always talk about it, judge calls. Someone's like, no one cares. Next round, please. Some people do care about judge calls, especially the person who is having the judge call on them, you know? If someone is cheating or lying about, often at the end it's like someone lied that they won, then it's probably pretty important to call the judge, you know? I actually realized it's really nice that I'm streaming, because if I ever forget to screenshot my wins, that's okay, because they can just look back at the stream, see I won. And that's pretty obvious that I won as well. So that's nice. Anyway. Taking a while. 6:28. Someone's like, please start the round. Please be patient, man. Seriously, it's not taking that long. It's been 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Person named Goober in the chat. Everyone's like, when is it starting? There's a judge call. Like, yeah, they're resolving judge issue, I think. Chill, someone said. Exactly. I don't know. People really like to argue over these judge calls. It's longer than most, but especially because Kitchen Showdown. This is their 3rd tournament ever. Like, they got to get used to judge calls. Yeah, there's judge call. Just wait. Yeah, judge calls can take a while, especially when it's a newer organizer like Kitchen Showdown. This is their 3rd tournament ever, and they still haven't even worked out everything for the series. So I feel like it should be known. Anyway, I guess I can look at more meta because the round is not starting. Next up, there's only 4 of these, but there is Giratina Lawson Box. How many Spiritomb? 1 person playing Spiritomb, and that one person playing Mew EX. Dog, please be quiet. Anyway, Hisuian Heavy Ball. 1 Vacuum and 1 person. 1 Clara. Don't play Clara and Tina Lost Box, man. It's like, That's probably the worst Lost Box played in, actually. It just seems off. I don't know. I don't even know exactly how to put into words why I don't like it. I just really hate the color. 3.5 VIP? Grabber Luxray 50/50. Okay. That is unsurprising to me. Let's see. Yeah, 3.5 VIP. Someone's not playing 4 VIP. Why? Why would somebody not be playing 4 VIP? You're just shooting your consistency in the foot for whatever text you're deciding to put in. That's a bad idea. Ugh. Like, I don't know. Let me see. Is it one of the people who did poorly? Players. Who's O2? I bet you one of the ones is 3 VIP. 3 VIP. O2 drop. Unsurprising. I was expecting the 3 VIP to be the one who did worse. Because you are really hurting your consistency. The whole point of VIP is getting a turn 1. Losing 1 hurts bad. So, Arceus. Maybe I'll look at the Arceus decks after next round. That's not a bad idea. Look around, see all the interesting Arceus decks. Because I can't look at them all here and understand it. Lugia Archeops. Half of them are playing Punkaboo. I happen to fight one of those, which is scary, but it's okay. Everybody's playing Drapion. That kind of surprises me, honestly. Someone chose Dreepy. Interesting. You think it's the other player in the tournament? It might be. It might be the other Dreepy player that went O2 drop. That one, I definitely not play Pidgeot with it. But Dreepy is good. I mean, Dreepy, I see why you would vote for it. It's very good against Guardy. So, I don't hate that vote. I actually kind of like it. Oh, next round. Perfect. Brilliant. What am I fighting? Kyogre Lost Box. Oh, this is the one. Okay, this feels good. I'm looking forward to this matchup. This actually looks really good. Kyogre is a very good matchup for me. It's not perfect, but I mean, Judge Iono really hurts Kyogre. Now, this is a very fast, consistent Kyogre. It even plays Pidgeot 4 Steelstone, which helps consistency. I mean, it is a non-V1, which I guess slows it down a little bit. But the Zamazenta stuff, it's a powerful Kyogre. So, it works. People are so nice in this tournament. He's like, hey, I added you. You know? Just adding the hey. It's nice, friendly. I feel like generally I haven't fought people this friendly. So my be back soon, maybe I should make it bold, because I've noticed my thumbnails I've been adding a text with an outline. I should do that to my be back soon, maybe. I don't know, maybe it would be too bright. We'll see. I'll think about it. Alright, Sparky Spade. There we go. Ah, it looked like he restarted, which is fine. I definitely see why players would restart. Especially if it took me long enough to restart, you know. Why do I have so many friends? What the heck? That's a ridiculous amount of friends. That's way more. Oh, it's weird. You have to scroll down to go up. Okay. That's way more friends than I should have. I'd probably clear my friends up because I have a lot. Anyway. The round will start any second. And I'll see if I can chow down a Lost Box or get absolutely demolished by it. You never know. Sparky Spade sent a challenge. Alright. Now, this list is probably extremely difficult to play. So we'll see how good of a player Sparky Spade is. You know? Not a list, I mean, there was, I forget who. Someone played a, I think it might have been, it was to one of the more recent regionals. There was a player who played Kyogre Lost Box. I think it was last regional. Other than last North American regional. Last North American regional, I think, was won by Kyogre. And the player said, I don't recommend this deck to anybody because it's so hard to play. So, Dreepy, thank goodness I started with something else because I don't want to start with Dreepy. Going first is good. I'm going to Ultra Ball the Dreepy. Whoa, okay. Let's check my prizes. Judge prized, right? Ours in hand. Yes, judge prized. Path is not prized. My prizes are looking good. Mew VMAX prized. Okay, can't go to Mew VMAX. Genesect prize. Okay. Mew VMAX and Genesect are prized. Gonna have to remember that. Keep track of that info. I do get another Mew V because Psychic Leap is good in this matchup. Ultra Ball, Dreepy, Ultra Ball. I'll get the Mew VMAX ahead of time. Sure, why not? We'll see if I can find Grabber. Cram? Does get rid of Vacuum when I'm going to be putting on Path, but I think it's worth it. Heads? I think I go for Grabber. I'm assuming he has a Pokemon in his hand. You never know. He can see I'm playing Mew, so he might not. He does. Perfect. Whoa, that hand is not great. That feels good for me. And getting rid of Sableye is nice. Attach. You're all 3. So if a player does see I'm playing Mew, generally the best thing to do first is to put down all your basics immediately because Grabber can get rid of them. Sableye is not as important, but still Grabber can get rid of it. But a lot of players don't. Deleting friends actually refreshes your game if you didn't know. It restarts my game? You mean like restart? Or like, if you mean restart, then that's ridiculous. Because it's going to take forever to get rid of my friends if deleting them refreshes. I guess it's too late to do that if that is how it works. I guess I can only see online ones though, so it's fine. I keep saying I guess, you know? I guess. Nest Ball. Get yourself a Comfy. I love to have this path in play. No rating Greninja. No shuffling in a Pidgeot V. Of course, shuffling in a Pidgeot V isn't as important, but still. Switch card. You gonna get a Chorus or a VIP? Or a Comfy. There's a lot of stuff you could get that would be nice. Nest Ball. There's a Comfy. Most likely. That's looking good. Well, you have an energy to retreat. More abilities. Playing lots of abilities here. But that's just how this deck goes. Actually, I think I can safely use a tablet up to Psychic Leap and be able to attack again next turn. I think that makes sense. Chorus? Does he have the Chorus? That's the question of the century. No. Well, I get the KO. Treat. Tablet. Cross Fusion Strike. Psychic Leap. Do I shuffle in? Of course not. Take a prize. Any prize. 8 votes. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Yeah. Thank you guys. Comfy. You find something by now, right? Using a lot of resources here. Rating Greninja. Path is in play. Vacuum. Well, you get a concealed card. Wow, you are losing so many resources. Down 2 energy in a rod and 2 energy in the discard. Wow. You can't even conceal cards? You're kidding. Put out Path. Attach double turbo. Cram-o-matic, see if it finds me a VMAX. Oh my god. Busted. Busted. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle for the KO. Oh my goodness. Seven cards in Lost Zone, but no Chorus. Ooh, Greninja. Alright. You're doing something. Doing something good. Pass. Wow. Heavy ball. Get the Genesect out of the prizes. Wait, I only have 3 prizes left. I didn't even realize it was that low. So I don't think I put this down. Simply because of the fact that it would mean that... What am I saying? Oh, I have 4 prizes. It just said 3 because I used the heavy ball. I'm not putting that down because it allows me to cycle cleave if I don't have it. So, I kind of want to... Oh, chorus. I kind of want to find a Forest Seal Stone to find my Penny. Heal myself off would be nice. So when he takes a knockout, I can Iono, but I don't have to for a little while. Thing is, I think he's down 3 Comfy. And it's going to be hard to get those back. Ooh, hard choices on chorus, it looks like. Well, I guess when you're not set up, everything's a hard choice. Assuming he's got like the vacuum or something. And he's thinking of... Oh, no, he's out of vacuum. He might have Pokestop or Artisan. And he's thinking of getting it. Moonlight Shuriken just attacks. Wow. Hitting the VMAX. Interesting. Kind of wasn't expecting that. Maybe he's going to try and get the Kyogre reply. Yeah, he is. Definitely trying that Kyogre reply. It could work. It would win in the game if he got it. Grabber. Wow. Okay. Well, he can Roxanne me next turn. In fact, I think I'm going to Iono that hand. Get rid of the chorus and the Roxanne. It's kind of annoying to do, but I think it's worth it. It gets him 6 new cards, but also gets rid of the important cards he has in his hand. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast, knockout. No more chorus, hopefully. He might have drawn into it, but at least he doesn't have Roxanne. That could be bad. Judge, yes. I mean, it depends how useful it is based on what is in hand, of course, but... Chorus, dang it. Well, I can judge him and prevent him from using Kyogre, most likely. He could possibly knock me out. It's definitely a possibility. Wow, fills the bench. Does he have the gate? Is he part of the gated community? Gate. Well, if he gets another Zacian attack or Zamazenta attack, he might win the game. Now, I don't expect him to get another Zamazenta attack, but you never know. Anything is possible. Now, if I can attack with the other Mew VMAX, that would be ideal. But it's going to be not that easy to do. Ooh, Seal Stone. That makes things a lot easier. And I can judge to get rid of that giant hand. VMAX. Well, I have the attack with the other VMAX, which makes this so much better for me. Star Alchemy. Because now he needs a boss, which he's not playing. Or a Kyogre attack, which is very difficult for him to do. Technoblast, oh my gosh, I'm like 160, is that not enough? No, he doesn't increase his HP, he reduces damage. Okay, trip me up that the damage was reduced. Okay. Cram. Oh, he says GG. Does GG mean he wins or loses? I think it means he loses. But we'll see. I think GG means he loses, but maybe he has something I'm not expecting. I don't think he does. We'll see. What crazy madness does he have planned? Ooh. I'm just expecting the unexpected, and that's scary. But I find it very hard for him to deck out right now. It seems like it would be nearly impossible. because chorus isn't nearly enough. And he still needs like double gate. I would be very surprised if anything happened here. Mirage gate. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I think I just win. Man, that was scary. Terrifying. Put to work. Probably should have waited to retreat just so it didn't glitch out or anything, but it's okay. Techno Blast. Whew. Scary. Okay. You guys, I'll be right back in like less than 5 minutes. No, he does not play Dreepy on. Okay, nerds, I'm back. Let's update my record. The Rio. Looking good. I'm gonna check the poll. 50% Grabber, 38% Luxray V, 12% Dreepy. Interesting. Alright, alright. Sounds good. Makes sense to me. A little bit surprised that anyone chose Dreepy, but I definitely think Dreepy is powerful, so it makes sense. If one of the viewers wants to fight me, as long as you don't play Lost Box, I might be able to finish a match for the next thing. There's 13 minutes. So if a viewer wants to fight me and play something other than Lost Box, it should be good and I can finish a match. And then have some fun. I don't know if a viewer wants to play me, but I don't know, it's 13 minutes, but I think I can still finish. Check in the chat. Time's ticking down. If I don't see anything, I might just go ahead and okay, I might just look at meta. Yeah, I'll just look at meta. That's alright. Oh, you'll play me again? Okay. I would recommend you play something other than Lost Box because, Lost Box, takes forever. Man, is my delay really that long? Maybe it is as long as it is. Feels like it was shorter than it is. Alright. We'll see when you are. Hopefully I can finish. If I can't finish, that's too bad, but, no, games Pokemon are generally pretty quick, especially if you're not fighting Lost Box, so I would find it likely that I'll be able to finish in 11 minutes. By the way, XR, the resetting of friends, I can just do that by clicking here. But resetting the game is actually important for certain things. Resetting friends and resetting the game do two different things. Oh, server error. Okay. Hopefully I have time to finish. Mobile takes a while, yeah. Mobile takes forever. Yeah, I mean, you're saying refreshing friends to fix people joining. I don't know. I still have to restart the game sometimes because live is terrible. So refreshing friends doesn't always work. Alrighty, I do not see you. I showed you for a second and then you disappeared. There you are. Challenge. Alright. Loaded. I sent a request, XR. There we go. I feel like I've seen that deck box fighting you, and I think it's a Miraidon deck, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. It is just the default, so it could be a variety of things. If I win my next 2 matches, or if I win 2 of my next 3 matches, I should make cut. Yeah, just win 2 of my next 3 matches, and I make cut. Awesome. Shouldn't be too hard. Alrighty, I'll go. You'll go first, okay. Dreepy. At least I said not to play Lost Box. I'm assuming I'm not fighting Lost Box, which is better for a Dreepy start. Plus, I'm playing Penny. Lugia? Oh boy. You're playing colorless or single strike? Colorless, I'm assuming, because you're playing Great Ball. Interesting. Okay, Lumineon. Okay. I really want this Cram-o-matic to be heads, because I can't touch a Seal Stone and Dreepy. Cram-o-matic. Please, heads. Dagnabbit. I'm trusting you with this, Judge. I'm trusting you, man. Shoot. Can I gotta get rid of the VMAX. I don't trust getting rid of the VMAX. I might have one prized. What? Bro! I got rid of the VMAX even though it was a risk because I had to get set up. And double VMAX is prize, bro. That's game. Concede. I can't win. I literally cannot win. It's impossible. Took a risk getting rid of the VMAX, and I think that was generally the right play. But it went horribly. Oh my gosh. Another 7 minutes, we probably won't be able to finish the match, but we can try. I got rid of a VMAX and I had both prize. What? Oh my gosh. Everything went wrong there. Glad that was not in my tournament match. Goodness. I think the risk of getting rid of the VMAX was worth it though. Because I had to get set up and I was not set up. We probably won't be able to finish this match, but we can try, especially if there's another judge call, which there often is. This is a bad hand. Heavy ball, I'm gonna trust you here. You will give me what I need. Ooh, Snorlax. Heavy ball. Oh, wow. Gotta go for the Genesect over the Luxray, I think. Setup's the most important thing. I love the Luxray, but I don't think I can get it safely. Grabber. Bye-bye, Mew EX. Okay. Rope. Attach. Vacuum. All this for a single card. Hooray! End turn. Whoopity-dee. Why? Thank you for the new hand! I love a new hand. I should have just seen you had Iono in hand and not done that. Because I saw you had Iono, I guess I would have assumed you would use Iono. So maybe seeing you had it in hand with Grabber, I shouldn't have done that. That's actually smart, because you have Iono as your only supporter. Off of Grabber, I should know that. And trust that I'll be fine not setting up like crazy. Because one card is not much. Of course I get VIP now. Lug. Lugalog. Okay. Had no Mew V. Do I need Dreepy? I don't know. Grabber. Hey, Luminion. Bye-bye, Lumi. Oh my goodness. Do I Ultra? No, I put down Dreepy to draw some cards, and then I Ultra Ball. Oh, Rope. Rope. You can read the wind, which is annoying, but at the same time, your Lugia comes into the active, which I love. Maybe I should have waited Rope, I don't know. I didn't want you to read the wind, but kind of want you in the active as well. Now I could get Path and force you to use the vacuum in your hand. I don't know if it's actually worth it, but Ultra Ball. There's no way you're knocking me out, I don't think. Unless you get a crazy top deck. In which case I'm in trouble, but I doubt that's gonna happen. I think I can lose a double turbo, get another Mew V. And I'm gonna force you to vacuum. Just because I hate you that much. End turn. Ooh. Oh. Looking good. That Grabber felt nice. Therapy. Read the wind. What do you discard? I'm assuming not the vacuum. Archeopteryx. Wow, that was a good top deck, but you don't have anything else, so I'm fine. Evolve. Seal Stone. No belt, so I'm gonna get a tablet. Wow, I have double tablet prize and belt prize. That's kind of crazy. Cross Fusion Strike. Technoblast. Knockout. Simple as that. Oh my gosh. Luxray. Can't use it without a penny, but that's okay. What all you got? Reversal. Only works on evolutions. Collapsed. Bye-bye, Dreepy. Belt. That all you got? Anything else? What? Actually, so Iono gets some more cards. Okay, I'm gonna heavy ball, fail it. And then Judge gets me the same amount, but gets him less, so I'm gonna Judge, just in case I miss it. Just need the VMAX attack. Attach! Cram! Come on. Tails. Alrighty, I just need an Ultra Ball or a Feather Ball. Cram Tablet. I lose on my last tablet, but at the same time, I want to use Vacuum if I have to get more cards. Perfect. VMAX. Evolve. Retreat. Cross Fusion Strike. And Techno Blast for the game. That game took less than 7 minutes. Which I was not expecting to happen. Okay. So we're 1-1. XR between... Yeah, it did. XR between another round. Let's play a third game. 10 votes. Nice. Let me see what they are. 40 Grabber, 40 Luxray, 20 Dreepy. Someone else voted Dreepy. Interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, there's 2 votes for Dreepy. I really like these results. Definitely Grabber and Luxray are the most popular, but Dreepy's not that far behind. I think this is kind of how I expected most to run. That's Lugia for you. No, that's Path Grabber for you. That's essentially how I won. I Grabbered away his Lumineon. Even though he had a Lost Vacuum, he couldn't use it because of Grabber on Lumineon. So it's really the Grabber's fault more than just Lugia's fault. I mean, it does happen with Lugia, but the Grabber is what won it because it got rid of Lumineon. So people are choosing Grabber. I see why you're choosing it. It just beat that Lugia. But at the same time, Luxray is also very good against Lugia. So, you know, I like people voting for Grabber and Luxray. Dreepy, I understand why you vote for it as well. It's very powerful, and I'm playing it. Arctic. Oh, not Arctic. Arctic. Kyogre Lost Box. This one's playing Clara, which is a little scary. But other than that, I'm not too worried. Man, people are nice today. First thing he says is good luck. Awesome. Oh, I'm already friends with Gamer Boy. Perfect. I've fought him before. He's just not online. Alright, Gamer Boy. Yeah, now I remember I have fought him. I don't remember what he played last time, though. That Grabber, brah. I know, right, XR? It's crazy. It makes you have to use your stuff ahead of time. If you had used that Lumineon ahead of time, you might have been in a better position. Of course, I could judge you, but still. Most people use it ahead of time because of Grabber. Gamer Boy. Don't see him. Where are you at? Okay. Do I need to restart? I'm already friends with him, so I wouldn't think I would need to, but maybe I do. Maybe I do need to restart. I'm gonna restart. Oh, never mind. There we go. Challenge. Okay. Alrighty. This should work. I'm advanced. I love that Blastoise coin. So he is playing a 2-prize version of Kyogre Lost Box, which is even better for me, I think, than the 1-prize version. So it's better than last match, which was in my advantage. Of course, he didn't get set up. Ooh, I'm going first, and I have a Grabber. Whoa, that's really set up. Okay. No V's prized. I have nothing prized. Or at least no Pokemon prized. Boss is not prized. Pal Pad not prized. No Path prized. Our prizes are pristine. Oh, and that was right. That was right. 3 Mew is needed in this matchup. Okay. Grabber. What is that hand? That's not good for him. And I don't want to put on a path this turn because of all the stadiums he has. I'm going to want to judge him before ever putting on a path. So that Pokestop's going to need him to set up, essentially. If the Pokestop doesn't get him set up, he's in trouble. Cram, Vacuum. I guess I don't really need Tablet in this matchup, but I'm still going to get rid of the Vacuum. I can always Ultra Ball the Tablet in a sec. The interesting question is, do I go for Luxray ahead of time? Well, I can definitely rope here. That's one thing I want to do. And I could rope into this, but I think that's a little bit of a risk. I'm going to rope into this. And I'll end my turn. So that Pokestop, he's going to need to top deck something, or the Pokestop is going to need to get him something. Or Artisan. He does have Artisan. Ooh, that's a good top deck. Okay, I'm wanting to find a Judge next turn. And possibly Luxray as well, but I don't know if that's worth it. It's probably not worth it. Switch cart. Wow. That Greninja worked well. And he might put out Artisan. He went out stop. Okay. Stop. Be terrible. VIP and Vacuum. Darn. That's tough. Well, there's another Comfy. Get him more set up, I guess. Was kind of hoping he wouldn't get set up. But I gotta deal with it. It's fine. At least it doesn't seem like he has a Colress. But I don't know if he does. He might. He's choosing what to get. Guess it's a harder choice than I expected. Double Comfy, okay. Colress, darn. I think he's probably getting an attack this turn. If that Pokestop had not hit a VIP, he might not have had any more Comfies. Of course, Colress could have gotten him something. I guess the Colress might have gotten him VIP. I don't know. That's tough. Ooh, gets rid of Clara. I'm glad he got rid of Clara. Okay. Vacuum. Well, there's a Cram attack. That's okay. That's fine. In fact, I think I might want to Boss and Tablet and knock out a Comfy. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Wait, he got rid of the Artisan and the Pokestop and the Vacuum. Honey Vacuum. He's playing one more Vacuum and no more Stadiums. That's kind of crazy. I did not have any Pokemon prize. I remember that distinctly. I'll evolve him. A Boss, a Comfy, a Tablet, and I can Heavy Ball just to thin. Ooh, double Tablet prize. I didn't even realize that. And Iono. And all I gotta find is a double Turbo. Well, there is the double Turbo. It's not necessarily the best way to get it, but it does get it. Pal Pad. The question is, do I Ultra Ball away the path? I don't have any path prized, and he only has one stadium removal left, so I think that's actually fine. Because I need to get cards. Especially 6 cards. That's even better. Not perfect. Not terrible. Cram. Heads, please. Okay, there we go. I'm good. Alright, when I do this, before I do it, I'm going to check to make sure. Yes, I do have the Tablet increase. I will draw some cards. I will put out Path. I'll Cross Fusion Strike. And I will Psychic Cleat for 80. And I will Shuffle in. Now, maybe I could have gone for a bench VMAX, so it's harder for him to knock me out. In fact, that was probably the right play, was to Ultra Ball for another VMAX. I did not do that. It might have been fine, though. I feel like it wasn't necessarily a bad play. If he gets an attack with Big Thing, that would suck. But I think what I did is okay. But yeah, maybe I would have preferred for him to hit into a VMAX. So I could have Ultra Balled for one. Still was risky, though. Okay, he's going to knock me out, it looks like. That's okay. I'm going to knock him out in return, get some prizes. And that's important for me. Flower selecting, okay. Whatever. Kind of want to judge. It's not vital, but it would be nice to have. I could also try to seal stone for the belt, because he's not going to knock me out. I feel like that's actually not a bad idea. Ultra Ball VIP and Rope. I'll get the VMAX. I might actually seal stone for belt. And I have vacuum available for my next turn. But you know what? No. I don't think it's worth it. Well, actually, I can save vacuum with this. I can Ultra Ball, get a Mew V. It loses a penny, but that's okay. And I still have vacuum for next turn. So I'll still have Mew V and vacuum. That's fine. Because I need them backup Mew V. Seal stone. Just whatever I draw next turn, I'm gonna. Oh, actually, I get prizes, so it's not necessarily whatever I draw next turn I have to get rid of. Attach, Cross Fusion Strike, and Techno Blast for knockout. Okay, that's better. He does have a very big hand, but that also means there's more stuff to get rid of off the Judge. Or Iono if I get it. I do not get Iono. That's fine. Okay. This is looking okay. I like having Path in play. For now. Okay. Am I out of ropes? I am out of ropes. Am I out of Pal Pad? I am. I have no more ways to switch. Which is not ideal, but it's not horrible. Problem is I can't get back Penny. Which means he can easily start chowing down on my Genesect. Which is not good. Might not have been worth it to get rid of Penny, honestly. It's possible that it was a mistake. We'll see. Well, if he can conceal cards, that's tough. How many chorus does he use? 3. Sableye. Pal Pad, ugh. Chorus back. What's he attacking with? Better not be Greninja. Oh, Cram? That's fine. That's totally fine. Alright, I gotta judge him. If I can. So, I don't actually have to play much. So he might have Dragonite, which would be nice to have another tablet. How many tablets have I used? Let me check. I've used 1. I can tablet. Attach Shield Stone. I can vacuum the tablet safely. Vacuum away tablet. Get rid of Seal Stone. I just need to get the Judge play, essentially. It's not that hard. How many vacuums am I down? 2. That's fine. Ooh, attached. Nice. I have 1 tablet left, and I'm pretty sure it's in the prizes. So it is a risk to get rid of 1, because it means if I don't pull it out of my prizes, I can't knock him out. In fact, I think it's worth the risk. Because I'm not expecting him to attack with Dragonite anyway. For a Mew V, I think. Yeah. I did see a Judge in there, I think. Yeah, there's definitely a Judge in there. Okay. I'm going to hold on to everything I have here. And I'm going to Judge. Maybe I can grab her off of this as well. Who knows? Whoa. That looked good. Feather Ball. I'll get another VMAX. Why not? No, I won't. I don't need it. Draw some cards. Retreat. Put out Path. This is my last Path, but that's okay. Cross Fusion Strike. And Techno Blast for knockout. So I'm interested in what he does here. It's annoying I'm not getting Iono off my prizes when I want it. It's not ideal. Kind of worries me about future Kyogre plays and stuff. It's not too bad though. Mirage Gate. Okay. See, Radiant Greninja. It's not a huge issue actually. Because if he had used it last turn, it could have been an issue, but he didn't. So it's not a huge issue. Got a lot of energy in the discard. That's kind of crazy. Chorus. I won an Iono. I guess that would be the same amount of cards as a Judge, though. Uses up the Seal Stone. Does he have any Lost Zoned? He does. He's out of Seal Stones. And he uses Sableye. That's fine. So he hits my Genesect, obviously. He's spreading to both. I wish I had Penny, but I don't. It's okay. So I just gotta hope Judge works, essentially. It may or may not. You never know. I'm hoping it does. I could also grab her, see if there's a card in his hand, and that could work. In fact, I'm gonna grab her, see what's in his hand, see if it's worth judging. That hand is probably worth judging, because it has Recycler and Mirage Gate and Rope. He does not have Chorus, but it allows him to get 2 Comfies, which almost certainly finds Chorus. I gotta judge. I think. Yeah, I gotta judge. Can attach that if I want. I will. Well, but if he gets Kyogre Reply, he just wins. I'm hoping he doesn't, but he might. If he finds Chorus, he probably does. We'll see what happens. Retreat. Evolve. Cram-o-matic. Kind of wish I had Grabber now, but I don't because I used it, which was the correct play still, but whatever. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle. Okay. Does he have the Kyogre play? That's what determines if he wins. I think he does, but we'll see. I don't actually know. But Chorus probably gives him it. How many Mirage Gate is he down? That's another question. 2. He's done 3 Mirage Gate. That actually makes it hard for him. That makes it a lot harder for him. Because he's only got 1 left available. So he could miss it. I'll see. Super Rod, Chorus, okay. Those are fine things for him to get rid of. It's close. Him being down 3 Mirage Gate could matter significantly. Apparently it's not letting him Comfy. There's a glitch or something not letting him Comfy. That really sucks. He's requesting the Judge for him not letting him Comfy. Apparently it doesn't let you Comfy with 1 card in deck. That's some kind of glitch in live. He literally needs to Comfy for the last card, and the game won't let him. That's really annoying. Well. Oh my gosh. Live is so dumb. Yeah, so essentially talking to him, live is not letting him use his Comfy with 1 card in deck for some reason, which is ridiculous. But apparently that's how it's working right now. Apparently he had game if he could get the last card. But he can't because Comfy's broken. He might have it anyway. We'll see. Does he have it? If he has, no, maybe not. We'll see. I feel like he might have made a mistake by using both Recycler and Super Rod. Should have just used one. If he had just used Super Rod, it actually he might have had a chance. Yeah, if he had Super Rodded, he might have been able to win still. Sorry, I'm silent because I'm reading the chat. Yeah, apparently he called the judge, telling the judge what happened. But there's no way to prove he had win, so. He definitely should have super rodded. No, you can comfy with one in deck. You just get one in hand. It says put the other in the lost zone. If there's not another, you just put one in your hand. It says put one in your hand, put the other in the lost zone. If there's not another, you just put the one in your hand. If he had super rodded, it looked like he had a way to use two comfies. So he could have guaranteed it if he super rodded, which is what he should have done. Alrighty. Okay. I won. But apparently he would have won if it weren't for a glitch. Yeah, exactly. Glitches aren't something a judge can resolve. Exactly. I agree. So I knew the judge would not change that. Would not change the result. Anyway. I will be back. The dog probably needs to go out. But I'll be quick. I am back. So, what was I gonna say? Alright. He made a mistake that, if he had not made it, could have saved him. Pretty much, he used Super Rod and Recycler. His last card, I think, was Mirage Gate. He used Super Rod and Recycler. Instead, he should have just used Super Rod, then used Comfy. He has a 50-50 chance of hitting it. And it looked as if he tried to use a second Comfy, which makes me think he had the ability to get the second Comfy out of the active, which means he could deck himself out that way. With 4 cards, those are both even, so the Comfies work. And either 50% chance or guarantee he gets a Mirage Gate with just using the Super Rod instead of both the Recycler and the Super Rod. So, he actually made a mistake that seemed to lose him the game. Because he might have had a chance otherwise. Kind of crazy. Very interesting. So, 4 minutes to the next round. Let's look at some weird arc decks, you know? Or just weird decks in general. Dog, don't break out. How'd it come? The dog is trying to break out of the room. I have a gate around it, but she can still break out of it sometimes if she wants. Arceus, number 1, 19th place. Spiritomb, Slacking, Beaverell, Squobat. That's a lot of interesting stuff, isn't it? Spiritomb's scary, but everything else is pretty straightforward. I feel like I could beat this. Magnezone EX. It's a fine deck. It's just overall weak because it's not consistent. Although, just because it's hard to find your Sheros when you need them, essentially. That's the problem with it. Maybe a Pidgeot EX would be good with it. Blastoise. It was totally overrated. Some people said it's going to be very good. Miraidon's popular, and even if it wasn't, things are still often 2-hitting it. And you're 2-hitting them. You're 1-hitting some things. It's interesting. It's powerful. But right now in the meta, it's too inconsistent. I mean, Charizard's good, but Charizard does more damage and still has similar HP. Surferior and Shaman. I've seen someone playing this before. The problem is powering it up. Fortress EX gives your opponent 2 prizes, and you're not even 1-hitting them after that fact of giving them 2 prizes. It's just not great. Rotom. Love myself some Rotom V-Star. And Miraidon actually makes it better. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. 4 Defiance Band is interesting. I guess it makes sense, though. Spidops. Spidos Venomoth is a meme deck. It's a cool deck. It's not great. Arceus Flying Pikachu. Leafeon V-Star is an interesting choice. I guess it does 1-hit a Charizard, which is good. And it takes 30 less next turn. It's not bad. Has a good V-Star power as well. It's alright. Torterra. So what's interesting about this Torterra, at this point, you could play Gengar and go directly on your bench. Luxray doesn't go directly on your bench, but Gengar also does. You're not playing enough evolutions in this deck, I feel like, for it to be good. You want the baby Gengars that go straight on your bench from the discard, so you can keep your bench full at all times. Solrock and Lunatone. With Gardevoir EX. Why even play the Solrock to attach energy if you've already got Gardevoir EX to attach Infinite? I guess I can only attach it to 8, but still. I mean, just play more Bravery Charms if you want to play it with Gardevoir. I've seen it combined with both before, and I don't quite understand that. Did I look at this Arceus? Another Arceus with Beaverell and Slacking and Spiritomb and Squobat. Interesting. Stray Arceus might be more popular than I expected. Charizard. Why is this Charizard listed as other? It's literally just a standard Pidgeot Charizard. I mean, I guess it got XP share and Defiance Band. It got Recycler. It's got some weird stuff, but it's still a Pidgeot Charizard. Don't know why it's not listed under that. Armarouge to move energy to the active. Why do you need Armarouge and Arceus? I guess you can move it up to something else. Like you can move it up to Mew EX from Arceus. You don't have enough different things in this deck for that to be useful. Do 30 more to a Dark type. Why is that useful? I don't know. I don't know why you need the Armarouge if you're not attaching to that many different things. You would need more fire attackers if you wanted the Armor Rouge. What's the top of the meta? 3-0. Lugia, Charizard Lost in Box, Baxcalibur, Mew, Fusion Mew. Interesting. How many Charizards does this fight? I'm assuming none. If not, no Charizards. Unsurprisingly. I beat a double Turbo Mew, but I guess that can happen. Lost Box, Miraidon, Guardian. I mean, lots of Lost Box. Oh, there's a Charizard Gallade. As you can see, no Charizard Pidgeot, but Charizard Gallade and Lost Zone Charizard. Maybe they're both better. I know Charizard Gallade is better in my opinion, but Charizard Lost Box, or Charizard Lost Zone Box, I think it's worse, but it's interesting. Oh, it looks like maybe the Charizard... No, the Charizard Gallade is near the bottom of the 3-0s. Okay. Apparently I'm last place out of the 3-0s. Tied for last place. Just my opponents did trash. Well, I know part of the reason. This guy... So he didn't show up to any of his matches, it looks like. But what's weird is they didn't drop him. In late night, if you don't show up to to 2 matches, they drop you. So he won from a bye. Which is kind of funny, actually. That you don't show up to the tournament at all and you still get a win from a bye. Well, hey, my opponent's win percentage is going to be going up a little bit this round because 3 of the 4 people I played against won their rounds. Next round should start any second. I think there's another judge call. Maybe people are going to freak out in Discord over it again. Looks like not yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do eventually. Oh, my throat hurts. Jeez, I'm talking a lot. I need some water. If I fight the Charizard Lost in Box or Charizard Gallade, I'm going to offer the ID. Because it's a hard matchup, and I still just need to win one of my next 2 games after that, and I'm fine. So I'm going to offer the ID against Charizard Lost in Box and Charizard Gallade, and hope they accept it. Maybe I can break the curse of the top 8. Every single time I've gone to a large tournament and made top 8, haven't gotten past it. Only tournament that's ever had a top cut that I've gotten past top 8 was a League Cup of like 20-something players. So that doesn't really count. So I want to make top 8 and get past it and break that curse, and then bring that broken curse over to late night and use it to my advantage. Also, this one, you get way more points for higher placements. Top 8. No, that's kickers. Top 8 is 25 points. First is 100. That's a huge difference. Win is next match. Good to start. It's taken forever. Hooray. I'm going to look at the poll. Probably ain't too different, but... Ooh, Luxray has surpassed Grabber. That's a little bit surprising. I like it, though. I like it. I agree with it. Oh, I didn't even realize you said 4-0 is great. Thank you, XR. Yeah, I'm interested that Luxray passed Grabber. I agree with it, but wasn't sure everyone else would. I know people like to talk about Grabber. I've seen people say that like someone was asking, are you playing the Grabber at the challenge I was at last night? I'm like, no, because I don't own it yet. He's like, you're trolling, man. He thought I was trolling. because I was not playing Grabber. But then I got second at the challenge without Grabber or Luxray, and he got super low. It was a 16-player challenge. I think he was lower than 8th. So you don't need Grabber to have a good Mew. And I didn't find any Charizard, which is why it's good. Fine, I didn't have Luxray, but Luxray is very powerful. But once again, you don't need Luxray either in the deck necessarily. It's good. So all the techs I have with the Grabber, the Luxray, and the Dreepy, none of them are needed, but they're all very powerful. But you can win without them, you know? So, definitely whoever said I was trolling for not playing Grabber is wrong. And also acting like Grabber is a really important thing when it's actually Luxray, I feel like is also a little bit off. I mean, Grabber is very important, but not necessarily needed. When is the match going to start? I guess the judge call is taking a while. I feel like this one, the judge calls are taking a little longer than normal. I'm fighting a bunch of nice people, but some people are lying about their placements. I think they're like lying, or slow playing, or lying about how they did. Like, really? Or false. Also, they can be false claims, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if many people do that. So it's interesting. My last stream, I'm actually going to look at the views right now from my last stream. Got like 8 views when I originally posted it. It didn't do great. Now, it's not surprising because I didn't post it in the servers, like the late night server and stuff. But still, late night generally are my bigger ones. But then it got 20. It says 20. I think it's actually 22. Yeah, I think it's a little bit off. 22 views afterwards, but only 8 views during. A lot of people like rewatching streams, apparently. I thought they'd watch it live. I feel like that's more fun, but I guess rewatching allows you to skip to the interesting parts. So, you know, I'm glad people are watching afterwards, because I was kind of disappointed that it underperformed, but it ended up doing well afterwards, so that's great. Anyway, when is this going to start? I don't feel like judge calls should take this long. I get they're a newer tournament organizer, but I still don't feel like judge calls should take this long. I guess it is probably a he said, she said situation, but still. Man, I can't say he said, she said. It's kind of hard to say. What is interesting here? You know what? Let's look at the metagame, and let's look at the decks a little lower. So last I looked was Guaranteed Lost Box. Actually, no, last I looked was Lugia Archeops. Let's look at the Snorlax stalls. Sure. Someone's playing Pidgeot. No, it looks like there's 1 Pidgeot on average. That's interesting. Whoever is playing Spiritomb, I'm glad I haven't fought you, because I don't like fighting Spiritomb and Snorlax stall. Crabominable V. 0.25, so 1 person is playing that. 1 person is playing Radiant Serena. That seems a little weird to me, considering your Snorlax has such low HP anyway. 1 person's playing Ditto. Maybe it's all the same person playing the weird stuff. I'm not sure. Everybody's playing Giacomo, looks like, or maybe someone's playing multiple, and so it averages out. 2.25, yeah, 2.25 Pokemon Catcher, 2.5 Crushing Hammer. I mean, this is just a lot of interesting stuff. 0.5 Jet. Yeah, numbers are a little weird for these. Like, it's definitely, people don't know exactly what they want to do with this deck. There's a bunch of stuff. They're like, do I add it? Sure, let's add it. Lost Box Charizard. I'm surprised that there's 4 of these. Oh, wait, no, this is the Radiant Charizard. I'm not surprised there's 4 of these, because it just did well at a regional. And this is the way, if you want to play Charizard in Lost Box, play your Radiant Charizard. And also look at that cool black Charizard. I love Charizard's shiny. It's so cool. Don't take that cool black Charizard statement out of context. I just like the shiny. But yeah, definitely a good deck to play. Now let's look at Charizard Lost in Box. It's skipping a little bit, but this is the Charizard I thought it was for a sec. Yeah. bad deck. Don't play it. It is not the best deck in the format. It's not awful. But personally, I would not play it. Nor would I recommend it to other people. If I were to play Charizard, I'd play it with Glade. It's way more consistent. Sure, it doesn't get as early of an attack. But most Charizards can get an attack on their second turn. And sure, this could get an attack turn 1 going second. For 110 damage. That ain't much. It takes forever to get the Charizard up. Meanwhile, you're doing barely any damage. So I'd rather play a consistent Charizard like Arceus Charizard or Glade Charizard. Inteleon. Who the heck decides to play Basculin in Inteleon? Like, I know why it's there. I've always hated this idea. 10 more damage for each damage counter. When you could attack with a huge HP thing that you can also Cheryl. I don't know, seems off. 0.33 Giacomo, so I'm assuming one person who plays Spiritomb plays Giacomo. I feel like you shouldn't play Spiritomb unless you also play Giacomo. Because that goes so well together. Because, I mean, Mew, Double Turbo Mew still probably beats you with Spiritomb. Haven't tested that much, but I think it does still often beat you. But the Giacomo, getting rid of the Double Turbo is good, and it also beats Fusion Mew with Spiritomb. Because Fusion Mew Spiritomb is not beat, but the Giacomo removes all the Fusion energy. Fusion Mew is going down in popularity, but still. Next up, after 11 minutes of not starting the next round for some reason, I might be up late tonight, which is annoying because I have to get up early tomorrow. Single Strike Lugia. There's 2 players playing pretty similar lists. Someone's playing Penny, which is interesting for sure. 0.5 Jet Energy. I think one of them's not playing any, maybe, and one of them's playing 1. If I fight a Single Strike Lugia, Dreepy would be pretty useful for me. Of course, if I fight the Penny one, it wouldn't be as good, but still. Earn 3 boss. Well, I don't like Single Strike Lugia as much as colorless in this format. Just because your Charizard matchup feels bad. Charizard Glade. This is the way to play Charizard. I don't know why more people aren't doing it. And I feel like its placement. Sure, it didn't place much time in Curitiba, but also no one was playing it at Curitiba. And it placed in a Japanese tournament when no one was playing it. 3,000 player tournament, made top 8. That's better than a bunch of decks that so many people are playing anyway. Doing well at a 370 player tournament, you know? This is the way to play Charizard. People pick this up. Tested it some. It is nice. Other. I can't even look at the other. Because I can't understand the other when I look at it. Because it's too many things. And I'm sure, let's look at the one-offs. Just look at all the decks in the tournament. Fusion Mew. Town Store, Path. I feel like I like 2 Paths in Fusion Mew. I don't want the Silene in Fusion Mew. I'm not a fan of the Pokemon catchers either. It just feels like a really clunky Fusion Mew. Plus, don't play Fusion Mew in general anymore, but if you do, don't play it with that much clunk. And the next match finally starts. My goodness. What am I fighting? Miraidon. He plays 4 Path. That's the only thing I ever have to worry about here. His name is Lugia World Nude. Or No One. Maybe it's No One. Lugia World. I think this might be the first person to not greet me. Maybe it's not. I can check back on my chats, but that's alright. It's chill not to greet me. You might be busy. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you have only 1 monitor, in which case you can't greet me. So, not mad about that. You know? That's fine. Most of the time I don't get greetings. Just today a lot of people greeted me, which is nice. Okay. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Where are you, Lugia World? I don't see ya, Lugia World. Where are ya, Lugia? Lug lug. I don't see ya. Maybe I have to restart again, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Let me see if he's actually accepted my friend request. Let's do this. Ah, that's invalid. I can't do that twice. He has not accepted my friend request yet, so I'm going to restart again. I'm glad I'm fighting Miraidon, because that's a good matchup. And if I win this, double ID in the cut. Which is super nice. Lugia World, no one. Sent. I sent challenge. But I can't sing this song because it's copyrighted. Ooh. I don't know why I'm singing that song. And you probably don't even know what that song is. Some kind of reggae that most people won't know about. I shot the sheriff. Where are you, Lugia World? Don't be seeing you. Remove the challenge. Send a challenge. What is going on? You take a little while, aren't you, bro? There we go. Good luck. Oh no, I sent a lowercase letter at the beginning of the good luck. Have I cursed myself? I'm kidding. No turn 1 path, please. Can I trust you? Can I trust you not to do path turn 1? I can trust you, right? I don't think I can trust you. Just don't do it. Okay, if you pass turn 1, I had double cram. Should be able to remove it. We'll see. You never know. Mulligan. Perfect. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. You're making me feel better about myself. Imagine if I get like a turn 1 Luxray attack and just completely shut him down. That would be funny. Opponent's turn. Alrighty. Tandem unit. Double Marie. That's kind of interesting. Not what I was expecting. Zapdos. Retreat to Raikou. Fleet-footed. Trying to find that path of yours. Attach. Okay. So if I don't fill my bench, then I can try to use a Luxray thing. Cram-o-matic, tablet. I honestly kind of like Luxray play here. If he doesn't get set up. It's not perfect, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Wow, double tails. I'm going to Iono. Gets me more cards. It does get him set up as well, but that's okay. Really? Not great. I'm not going to Ultra Ball away the Judge. I am going to lose a Grabber. Maybe I do lose the Judge. I have Pal Pad. I have another Judge left in deck. It's not ideal, but I need to get set up here. I still like the Luxray play, but I think drawing cards is the most important thing to me right now. Grabber. Ooh, if I can discard as Iono, that would be nice. VIP. See, the problem is I don't want to fill my bench if I don't have to, because if I do, he one-hits my Luxray. Which isn't a huge deal, but it's not ideal. Tablet, I'm not going to fill my bench, because I want the Luxray attack to get rid of that Iono he has. Okay. So, this makes sense. I'm going to go for the Iono removal. Because then I can knock him out the next turn. I can vacuum away the path he has. And essentially, he's not going to get set up, most likely. Without a really good top deck. And he can't knock me out with Raikou. So, get rid of Iono. Now, he's not set up. Until he finds a supporter, which he might never. He does put out Path, but I have Path remove one hand, so I'm not worried about that. And, actually, I put the Raikou in range of a Technoblast without any modifiers. That's nice. Well, did Fleetfoot and get him it? It could have. Ooh, Seal Stone. If he has to use that, that's nice, though. Kind of like if he has to use that. I think he is using it. Wow. That's nice. Definitely like him using up his important resources. Pass, that's fine. And doesn't get Iono, so he can't remove my vacuum. That's nice. Also, he loses 3 energy there, which is a lot. Ooh, Flaffy. Darn. Generator fails. This is not looking good for him. Brave Recharm to the bench. That's fine. Lightning Rondo. Oh, I forgot about Zapdos. So I could have benched more. I forgot about Zapdos. That was dumb of me. It doesn't matter that much, I don't think, but I could have benched. Lost Vacuum away. I'll get rid of Boss, because I want Ultra Ball for the evolution. Draw some cards. Double Turbo. Ultra Ball. Well, there we go. Get the knockout. Simple as that. Looks like I do have a Mew V prized. Okay, I'm going to draw some cards. Maybe I'll find a path. It's not necessary, but it's not bad either. I guess it's not necessary, so I'm not going to go for it. I could get rid of a tablet and draw more. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Well, it gets rid of a vacuum, which might have been a mistake, actually, because vacuum's important in this matchup. Probably should not have gotten rid of my vacuum. It's too late now, though. Okay. Draw some cards. Feather Ball, evolution. So I don't think he has a generator hand because I think he would have used it, which gives me a reason not to judge. But at the same time, he probably has a supporter, so I could judge and maybe he won't find a supporter. So I'm going to judge and lower his hand size. Ooh, he does a sad face. That makes me think my judge was a good idea. Now it did lose me rope, so I'm glad I found vacuum because if I had not found a stadium removal, I could have been in trouble because I lost my rope there. Okay. Perfect. It's his turn. He brings up Mew. That's fine. Ultra Ball. Yai. Well, he does get an attack. That's about the best he can say, though. I don't think he can knock me out with Raichu either. I think he's just in bad situation. If he has Boss, he's in an alright situation, but I doubt he has Boss. What was that? What is it? Oh, it's Boss. He has Boss? No way. He actually had it. That's kind of crazy, and he can restart. Oh, wow. I was not expecting him to have Boss, to be honest. Well, I could be in trouble. Probably not, but you never know. How many bosses is he playing? He's playing 3. How many is he down? Doesn't show his boss. I think he's down none, though. So I don't have much to be worried about. I have a little bit to be worried about, though. Just if he finds boss, essentially he wins. I want to find Iono here. Oh, Iono's in the discard. Have I used Pal Pad? I have not. Cram-o-matic Nest Ball. Hallie Hush! The dog's going crazy in the background. Heads. Pal Pad is prized. Well, I can go for tablet for the knockout, I think is what I want to do. Or I can try to boss and use Choice Belt, which, well, at least is Miraidon powered up, but he can get it powered up anyway. Essentially, if I boss, well, he might attack with some, no. Because if I boss, I end up saving the tablet and the Lost Vacuum in case he puts out Path. Saving the Lost Vacuum is the important thing. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Definitely worrisome. Mew Ball, oh my gosh, that dog is going crazy in the background. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you can hear it over the mic, but she is going nuts. It's an issue. Well, if he has boss, he wins, essentially. I need to find Path. There's Path, so I can shut off Restart, which is good. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast, KO. Hope he doesn't have it. Problem is, if he Ionos me, all my work goes to the bottom, which is not good. So hopefully he has an Iono me. Nest Ball. Raichu. It's possible he knocks... he knocks me out with Raichu. Dang it. I should have knocked out the Miraidon. I screwed up. Should have knocked out Miraidon. That was my fault. I was not expecting another Raichu, to be honest. Should have just knocked out the freaking Miraidon. I screwed up. Well, I lose a game to screwing up. That's my fault. Totally my fault. Should have just knocked out the Miraidon when I had the chance. I was not expecting that, honestly. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. It was a pretty obvious play. Well, that's my fault. Should have just used a vacuum when I could. Okay. I lose. Okay. That's too bad. Gotta win one of my next 2 matches. I'm probably fine. I'm not worried too much about my placement. I feel like I'm pretty likely to make it, but we'll see. Let me actually look at the last Kitchen Showdown. See how many 5-1-1s made it. So last Kitchen Showdown was on the 5th, I think. Trying to find it. There it is. How many 5-1-1s made it? Phase 1. 1 5-1-1 bubbled out. How many players were there? 106? I could bubble out with 5-1-1, honestly. Let me see how my opponent's win percentage was. Oh, I was actually 3rd out of the 4 O's. So I was pretty good out of them. I had a pretty good opponent's win percentage. So I think I'm fine if I win one of my next ones and then ID the other. So I just kind of screwed up and lost the game, essentially. All right. You want to finish that best of 3 from earlier, XR? All right, let's see. All right. Yep. I definitely messed up at the end of that game. I guess I don't know perfectly how to play Miraidon. It's kind of a hard choice in that situation. Okay, I just got texted by XR. He cannot play me, so I'm just going to play a random match unless someone pipes in and wants to play me, but don't think that's going to happen, so just play someone random. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Heads. He decides. Genesect. Good start. Yeah, I should not have messed up the Miraidon as bad as I did. I know how I forgot about the option of a second Raichu, which is a pretty easy thing for him to find. I was just too worried about Path, honestly. Has so many Genesect draws that would probably be fine for the path. So yeah, too worried about path, too little emphasis on what actually wins me the game. So, definitely messed up against that Miraidon, feeling bad about it, but it's fine. We'll see how this Pal goes. This is a very good matchup for me. Jeez, he has a huge hand. That's ridiculous. Gutsy Pickaxe and Trekking Shoes? What in the world is this? Why is he playing so much stuff? Jeez. This is a crazy Pal list. Interesting. Triple Fridge. I don't know what I think of the Triple Fridge. I don't think it's the best play, honestly. It's a little weird to me. Okay. Bench filling time. Get a Mew, get a Genesect. I think I am going to go for Luxray. Get a Genesect, or get a Mew, get a Luxray. How many Mew are prized? All the rest of my Mew are prized. Okay. I'm going to stop. A little bit of a risk, but I don't think it's that bad. Ooh, I lose a VMAX, that's fine. Cram, Ultra Ball, I think that's worth it. Okay. I think I'm gonna get Judge. No, I'll get Rope. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the Judge in a sec, but I'm gonna get Rope first because I can burn it easily. Maybe I should have crammed the Grabber first. It's okay. It's not a huge problem. I'll cram the Grabber now. Tails, that's okay. Attach Forward Seal, it only draws me 2. That's fine. Lost Vacuum. Path. Get rid of Stop. Use Rope. Just wanted this Luxray attack along with the Judge, man. Can I trust you to give that to me, please? There's the Double Turbo. There's the Path. There's the Star Alchemy for the Judge. It's a risk, but I think it makes the most sense to do here. Judge. Pretty good. Heavy Ball. Get my Mew. Check my prizes. Okay, they're not bad. Retreat. Thanks Knight for 10. Perfect. What all was in there? Ooh. I hate how you have double Arena. That's too bad. Do not like double Arena. I wish you only had a single one of those. It's alright. I can handle it. I'm confident and strong. Candy Excalibur. Alright. Fine. Trekking Shoes. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Off the Trekking Shoes? What are the chances? What are the chances? Seriously. The Trekking Shoes gets you a Pokestop. Really? You top deck a Trekking Shoes, which gets you in a Pokestop. Really? That's annoying. Well, okay, Rope. That's fine. But it gets you another Chi and Pal ability. Hoorah. Love that. My eyes are bothering me. And looking at screens too much. Online school will do that to you. Hellblade, great. So ideal. This is kind of annoying. Well, let's hope Iono does something to him. Kinda need it too. Tablet. Iono. Grabber, let's see what's in his hand. Not a great hand. If I get a path, I might actually want a Luxray, maybe. Depends on, but he could top deck and just screw me up, so might not be worth it. Feather Ball. VMAX. Kind of sucks there's not a V in there. Pal Pad. Iono, Judge. Gotta draw some cards, man. In fact, I think I might want to have to. I think I have to use another tablet. There we go, double turbo. I can. No, I'm not gonna Pokestop. I don't think it's worth it. Draw. I'll vacuum away the Pokestop. Yeah. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast. I think you knocked me out with a superior energy retrieval use, which is really annoying because I might be in trouble after that. I forgot what was in your hand. Was there a boss in your hand? I don't think there was, but I don't remember. That's my worry. This is awful. So bad. Hoping to find Iono again. Iono you to 1 and have a chance maybe. Well, get all the energy you need, why don't you? Scary man. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Lots of energy. We'll see how this goes. What's he doing? Why is he just sitting there? I don't know why that would be a tough decision in front of him. I know I'm sitting quieter. It's just a what? Why? Maybe he got like disconnected or something. It's my assumption because I feel like he would have done more. I think he might have gotten like desynced. Because I doubt he would have done that if he wasn't desynced. No, I can't put down the Dreepy because it's so easy to knock out and can take him prizes. I'll just hit him. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast, pretty simple, pretty good. What he gonna do? I don't think he's there. I think he's like disconnected. He's not doing anything. That's weird. Conceded, okay. Maybe there was a glitch or something that didn't let him play anything. Because it seems like he's there, considering it said he conceded rather than disconnected from no playing. Alright, next match starts in 4 minutes. I'm gonna be back. I'm back. Wow, going to the bathroom almost made me miss the match. Yikes. Alright. I'm fighting Radiant Charizard Lost Box that plays Spiritomb, which really sucks. This is a hard matchup for sure. It's winnable, but it's not easy. We'll see how this goes. I'm definitely worried, but it could work. We will see what happens. Radiant Charizard's scary. We will see. No, he gets a if he goes first, I'm in trouble. Well, I might just lose this. I wish I was going first. That would be way better for me. Well, let's hope he doesn't get set up immediately. Because if he does, I'm just dead. And I get a freaking mulligan. This is so bad. 4-2. I'm not going to make it if I lose this, I don't think. Double VIP is good. Okay. Ditto. Ugh. That gets him whatever he wants, doesn't it? Okay. Ugh. Okay. We'll see what happens. This could definitely go either way. He just goes straight for Spiritomb? Oh my gosh. Straight for the Spiritomb? Seriously, bro? Wow. Wow. Gets rid of Penny, okay. I don't think I can judge because I need to save the Ultra Ball. Keep it available. Because Ultra Ball gets me my VMAX next turn. Put down. VIP, what all is prize? Genesect. Mew. I have no VMAX prize. I have no Judge, no Iono prize. Okay, that's good. Double Tuber prize, not ideal, but okay. VIP. VIP, honestly, I think I just get another Mew. Oh, I can't get another Mew. Do I get Genesect or do I get Luxray? I'll get Genesect. And I will end my turn. Okay. Maybe I should have put down the other Genesect because I like having Tablet available to go with Psychic Leap. It's actually a pretty powerful thing to have. And now I'm not going to have it. So that was a little bit of a mistake. Unless I can get a second Mew VMAX, in which case it's not going to matter, but that's probably not going to happen. This is not looking very good. Whatever Judge draws me is going to matter significantly. Should not have put down the extra Genesect. It was a mistake. Would have made more sense to Ultra Ball and then use Tablet to go with Psychic Leap. Now I got Ultra Ball Way Tablet and I might actually have to use Technoblast, which is not good to have to use, for sure. Great. Not happy. That Spiritomb is really bad for me. I guess I can't Psychic Leap into Cram-o-matic anyway, though, so maybe it's fine. Put out Beach Court, okay. Sableye, alright. Attached to Sableye. Alright. 110 to me. Hoorah. Spit innocently. I can beat this. I got down to 1 prize against it online once, but it's not easy. Okay, Ultra Ball Vacuum Tablet for the VMAX. Judge, give me a double turbo, please. Please, 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 please. Can I trust you? Maybe I can trust you? We'll see. Ooh, do I want to get rid of Ultra Ball or Grabber? It's a hard choice. Honestly, I like Disruption a lot. I'll get rid of Ultra Ball. Dang it. No. Grabber. Get rid of Mana Feed. That's useless crap. Trash situation, man. So bad. Retreat. End turn. Now I wish I had gone for the Ultra Ball. Hoorah. Not good. Not good at all. I got nothing. I'm just top decking now. I wish I had kept the Ultra Ball to get another Mew VMAX so I could use Max Miracles. Probably should have done that over the Grabber. The Grabber didn't even get me anything useful. Pokegear, don't you dare get a Chorus, thank goodness. Ugh. VMAX, okay. Can evolve and just let him hit me. I haven't let him hit my other VMAX. End turn. This is not good. Ugh. No, 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 no. He's gonna rope. Great, give you my other VMAX, why don't I? No Chorus, please. This is so bad. And if I lose this, then I don't make cut, probably. Which is annoying. Because, yeah, I'll be 4-2. Yeah, I have to win this one. And I'm probably not going to win it, so that's not good. Treat with Beach Cord, of course. Top path. Retreat. End turn. So bad. Just want the game to give me something. But it doesn't seem to want to give me anything. I have so many things I could draw into that would help me, but I'm probably not going to draw any of them. Spit innocently, okay. Give me an energy, please, game. Nope, of course not. Retreat. End turn. Just hit my everything, you know? This is awful. Rope, really? Use rope. Oh, I just let him get another flower selecting like an idiot. That's bad. That was a mistake. Because now he's going to get a Sableye attack and go right past my stuff. Yeah, that was my fault. Well, if I lose, probably. And he gets Chorus. I just lose. Pretty simple. Just lose. If my Judge had got me a double turbo, I would have had a chance. But it didn't, so I just kind of lose. so ridiculous. I think I honestly just concede at this point. There's literally nothing I can do. This was a terrible thing to fight. Darn. I concede. Loss. GG. Well, I'm not making top 8 anymore. I wish I had not messed up in the previous match, because I would have made top 8 if I had won that previous match. So, not making top 8. I'll try and win my next one, though. Well, I'll try and win. Probably not going to happen. If I win my next match, should make top 16. Yeah, I guess it's nice. I get to bet earlier at least. Anyway, there's 17 minutes left in the round. I'll play a fun match. Actually, no. I just need to take a break. I'll be back in a little while. Hello, XR. I see you are back. Took a little bit of an extended hiatus, but I am back once again. So, XR, I made a mistake that lost me Game 5, and then I lost Game 6. Which essentially means that I cannot make cut anymore due to my mistake. Which really sucks that my mistake makes me not make cut. But, you know, what happens, happens. So, if I win my next match, I should make top 16. In fact, let me look at the standings for top 16. I'm curious if we both make top 16 if we ID. Let me see, 5-2. 5-2 bubbles top 16. So essentially I gotta win my next one and hope my win percentage is good. Let me see my opponent's win percentage. It's pretty good. So let's hope I win my next one. There we go, it started. I'm fighting Magnezone EX. This is not a very good matchup. Well, we'll see how this goes. A little bit scary. Yeah, this is not a very good matchup. Unless I can discard his rare candies, which would be ideal. It's possible. It's not easy. Maybe my opponent won't show up or something. Nope, he checks in. Alright, I sent a request. I'm going to restart. Alrighty. Massive SAV, let's come and see you, bro. Where are you, my man? There you are. Challenge. Ah, if I can click it right. Got my lucky rock here that will make me win this game. If I don't attach too much energy, this should be a good match. Tails. I get to go first. That's good. Mulligan. Okay. Iono on my mulligan. So weird how Iono has sharpened teeth. Anyway, after this match, I'm gonna leave because I am not making cut. Okay. Taking a little while to set up, why don't you? Mew V. Alright. Alright. Interesting start. Got lots of Pokemon search, which is nice. He overbenches because of Grabber. That's smart. Heavy Ball. I think I go for the Genesect because I can get a bunch of Mews. Okay, Penny. Alright. Looking alright. Feather Ball. Mew. Psychic Leap's actually pretty good in this matchup because he often won't knock me out. I mean, he does have 3 boss, but still. Nest Ball. Genesect. We'll draw for some stuff to Ultra Ball away. Double Turbo. I'll cram, yeah. Alright. VIP Pass. Genesect. Draw myself some cards. Grabber, he probably doesn't have anything considering he overbenched. He might have an evolution though. He doesn't. Ooh, that's a terrible hand on his part. And I can path to make sure he doesn't get anything. Put out path just so he can't use fleet-footed and end my turn. Perfect. Perfectamundo. No fleet-footed, and you already had your own path, so whatever. Boss. Yep, saw that coming. I think I might want to rope. Knock out a Magnemite. Also, it's kind of funny how his name is Massive on Limitless. Literally just the word massive. Generator. How many generators is he playing? He's playing 4. That definitely helps Magnezone be better. Alright. Ooh. Is that even worth it? I don't think it's worth... Well, I guess No, I don't want to lose the vacuum. I don't think it's worth the chance of losing a vacuum. I need the vacuum. I can use it soon, though. Rope. Cross Fusion Strike. And Maximum Miracle. Well, there's something to Cram-o-matic away. Ooh, it brings up Magnemite. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I guess he's gonna use Magnetic Switch. That makes sense. Boss again? Wow. Sucks that Penny's prize. That makes this a little harder on me. Get another Magnemite, I assume. Magnemite. Might Magna. We'll see. He may or may not Magna. And Magnetic Switch, as expected. I'm glad he's using up all his boss early. Let's hope I can get Rope off Cram. If not, I can just... Oh, I can actually just retreat and knock him out. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I top decked the double turbo. Attach. Retreat. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle. KO. Awesome. This is looking crazy. He's not set up whatsoever. And he's down 2 Magnemite. Wow, another Magnemite? Seriously? Oh, jeez. Just keep handing me those Magnemites, why don't you? Grabber. See if he has an evolution. He does. Get rid of the Magnezone. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle. Well, this is definitely working. I'm going to check my opponent's win percentage real quick. It is 61.39. Pretty darn good. So, I'm tied for the second highest in 4-2s. So, I think I should make top 16 if I win this game. He just did not get set up. That was nice. Alright. I'm 5-2. It should be 5 rounds. Let me check. 7 rounds. Let me check just to make sure. Yep, 7 rounds and cut. I'm not making top 8, just top 16. So, yeah. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 slots look like they're maybe guaranteed. Okay, maybe I make it. Okay, it looks like I have a chance of making it. Interesting. Okay. XR, you're back. You want to play a match? I don't see you there. I'm not sharing the screen I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like XR's not back. He said he was back for a sec. Okay. So, the screen I was talking about was a stand with the pairings. I should have showed that. So, these 4 are all better than me, guaranteed cut. One of these makes cut. One of these makes cut. One of these makes cut. So, 7 people make cut. Guaranteed. Well, if there's one person that can bubble in, it's probably not me. But it's possible that it is. So, if people all played out, I could make it. Just depends on how my players do. So looking at the opponent's win percentage, a lot of people dropped on my side. I doubt I make it. In fact, I think it's so unlikely that I might just end the stream. If I make top 8, I might make another stream just for top 8. What's the prize for top 16? Let me check. I don't think there's any codes. Top 16 is 2 codes. And points. Top 16, 10 points. Which isn't that much, but it's okay. So, you know, it's alright. Not great prizing, but I still played it out. It was fun, you know. I'm not making top 8. I feel like it's very, very difficult for that to ever happen. I mean, I could technically try with 5-2 to make it. It's so unlikely. I'm just going to stop streaming. I'll start up another stream if I do make top 8 and call it the top 8